pop into the Easter Garden extravaganza at shopontv.co.uk. This bank holiday is the perfect excuse to spruce up your garden. Whether you're hosting guests or just fancy a fresh new look outdoors, Shop on TV has you covered. And at cracking prices too. Up to 20% off barbecues and fire pits. £10 off selected garden hoses. Seasonal offers on tools, garden maintenance, outdoor living and so much more. Plus an extra special reason to shop. For every £50 you spend on garden products, we'll give you money off your total basket. Get £5 off when you spend £50, all the way up to £20 off when you spend £200. Spring into action and give your garden the makeover it deserves with Shop on TV.
Well, a very, very good, warm, happy, generally exciting day to you, ladies and gentlemen, here at Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock.
Happy Easter, Rob.
Oh, thanks. It's a Cadbury's cream egg. I'm on a diet.
Oh, save it for later.
Hold on. Let's see how good he is at catching. Ha!
Nice.
That can go in my dressing room for later. Mark Rise is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, Mark. How are you, sir?
Yeah, really well. Happy Easter.
We're live. Happy Easter. We're live in our new studio. Welcome.
It's really rather plush and lovely.
Rather lovely, isn't it? It's all shiny and brand new. Don't mess it up.
I'll try.
Oh, actually, it's too late. You already have. But we can do something about that because it's Henry night, ladies and gentlemen. We have at least 2, if not 3, really, really great products for you tonight. But as it's Easter, I don't want to count my chickens before they've hatched.
Ooh, that's an extraordinary badge.
Oh, that's a cracker.
The yolk's on you. We could go all night.
I'd rather not.
Fair.
I'd rather lay down and generally expire. Right, but look how good this is. If you want to email in with your experience of the Henrys, please do. This is a genuine, real Henry.
Yes.
Upright, cordless vacuum. We have a, sorry to say it, cracking price on it at $259.99. It's on 3 interest-free payments as well of $89.31 times those 3 months interest-free if you wish to spread the cost. And it looks great, and it does great as well.
It does. Have a look at this. Have a look at the middle stripe there and have a look at just how powerful this Henry turbo is. Look at that.
Is it as powerful as a corded Henry?
It's absolutely as powerful as a corded Henry. You don't need a corded vacuum cleaner anymore. The cordless Henry Turbo Pro, it smells rather nice, doesn't it? It's not that usual horrible smell.
Is that your eau de parfum?
No, it's the scent pod from the Henry.
How many scent pods do you get?
You get 10. You get 10, and the fragrances are a selection of vanilla, passion fruit, and rose.
Oh, they smell lovely.
They do.
Also, by the way, this has a very special pod system.
Yes.
And each of the pods that contains or captures the dirt is also a high-quality filter, so you never need to worry about cleaning filters.
No mess, no dust, no fuss. It's all...
No mess, no fuss.
Exactly right. It's
and it is from the genuine name of Henry. There are more Henrys sold every day than babies are born, I
know, in the UK. Yeah, absolutely.
UK,
yeah, very much.
To see it in action, stick around. Obviously, it goes from hard floors. It'll do your carpets, your area rugs, your pet beds. It is superb. You can use it as an upright or a handheld.
You can.
You can also use it as a compact if you wish. So you can use it in the car, the caravan, the motorhome. I'm turning into an American preacher. Sorry. You can use it anywhere there's dirt. You can use it. No dust, no mess, no fuss. Now, that is just one of the items that we've got coming up tonight. We also have, Mark's going to stick around for this too, one of my all-time favourite products, and that is from Tower. It is the Aquajet Spot Cleaner. Now, it doesn't just clean spots, it'll also do it'll also do upholstery. And it will do, I mean, anything you know, with a carpet cleaner or a rug cleaner. This is a handheld version of that, essentially. So it's wonderful for your soft furnishings. It's wonderful for your hard surfaces too, because it even has a squeegee attachment. In fact, it comes with a plethora of different attachments to be able to clean wherever you need to. Plus, because it is a wet vac, if you spill something, it will pick up the liquid. But it will also, if you use the solution, and you can use Blue Magic in it, or your favourite solution, or we have some of the Tower solution on our website at shopontv.co.uk. It's just fabulous. Look, even for when you're cleaning windows, you can even do your windows with this.
You can.
Got a lovely long hose, And I tell you what, and a very long power cord as well. It is a very, very, very good bit of kit. Let me give you some of the features, actually. It's 450 watts of suction, very powerful indeed.
Which means your carpets come out nearly dry.
Do they really?
Absolutely they do.
Which is important.
Yeah, of course. You don't want them drying for days.
Dual water tanks, so you never, the dirty water never meets the clean water.
That's correct. Yes.
You're always washing with clean water. Includes a window cleaning attachment with an additional 79 centimetre extension pole.
I measured it. I know it's 79.
It's exactly 79.
Exactly 79.
Compact, lightweight and portable, extra long 6-metre power cable. And it's got a 3-year guarantee. You just need to go to Tower's website and within 30 days register your purchase with your proof of purchase that you'll get from Shop on TV. And that will extend the standard 1-year guarantee up to 3 years, absolutely free of charge. That is one of our hero products. Get it fast. Now, another one of our hero products, we don't have very many of them left. This is probably the last tease of this. It's already incredibly limited stock. It's from Swan. Their tagline is designed for life. This is the 11-litre duo layer air fryer. So instead of a single stacking air fryer with 2 trays side by side, which takes up space, the baskets are on top of each other. 5.0-litre capacity each. That's probably about as big as you're going to get from it, even an XL air fryer. But it also has these wonderful trivets inside, so you can do 2-layer cooking per tray or per compartment. And that means you could cook 4 different foods at the same time. By the way, there's no transfer between the top and the bottom. In fact, they're completely separated. So if you've got people with dietary needs, special dietary needs, you can cook 2 different types of meal in each of the compartments. 99% less oil, cooks faster, uses potentially less electricity. Obviously, that will depend on your tariff and such. And of course, as with all of the air frying, air fryers that I know of anyway, they really are brilliant at locking in the flavour because they sear the outside and they basically cook to perfection, and you get the most succulent, wonderful, moist food. You can either have them a dual cook, so basically both baskets cook at the same time and temperature, or sync cook, which will allow you to cook 2 different foods at different temperatures and have them finish at the same time. This is a must-have, and it's now very space-saving because they stack. So most air fryers, my XL air fryer is about 45 centimetres wide. That's only about 30. And it's just so it's taller. So it takes, height's never really a problem in the kitchen, is it? But width most definitely is. So that has flown every single time we've shown it. We've never even demonstrated it fully. We've only got about 30 left. So it's really busy already. It's only $99.99. It's half price. If you've always wanted that, get it now. Plus $35.65 a month times 3 PayPal payments. Bear in mind, it is capped shipping and handling as well. You only pay the first $4.95 once. And these are all mainland UK, by the way. Also, another hero product of ours. These are phenomenal. Between an air fryer and these pans, I've got the previous version actually. These are the newest ones. This is how I am. I'm now almost 3 stone. Amazing. Because I eat healthy food.
Well, yeah.
It's not that I'm doing well. I'm just eating healthily.
Exactly.
But because I've bought products that help me cook the food and make it healthy food and make it taste good. That's the difference. Now confronted with the thought of getting takeaway at 3:30 in the morning or cooking, I'd rather cook because I know the food that I cook is going to taste better. Yeah. And you know, so the pans are, here comes a little look at these. They're 13 pieces, first of all. They all stack. The handles are detachable. And that means you can stack them up. And you've got a 10-year warranty on the handles, 5 on the pan. It's 5 times superior non-stick coating compared to regular non-stick. I mentioned they're stackable, so you're going to save space. You can use them on all hob types, including induction, Arga, Rayburn, etc. Dishwasher safe. You can put them in the oven up to 250 degrees. So these are your bakeware, these are your roasting tins, these are your casserole dishes. You can do lasagnas, moussakas, stews, etc. You can do crumbles and cakes and upside down. Do a lovely upside down cake in there. You could.
Do you know what? Tomorrow is International Pineapple Upside Down Day.
Is it really?
Yeah, Upside Down Cake Day.
Well, get your pans and look at this. So you've got the 18 and 20 centimetre saucepans, the 24 centimetre frying pan, then the 28 centimetre frying pan, plus the sauté pan or the multi-pan and a wok. So you've got 3 lids, the 2 lids for the saucepans, and then the 28 centimetre that will fit the large frying pan, the sauté pan, and the wok. 2 of the handles. You've also got 2 silicone lids for the saucepans because they can go from the hob to the oven to the table table, and then into the fridge, and then also into the dishwasher. In fact, you could even put them in the freezer if you wanted to. Nice. So they really are, they're cookware. You either can serve the food up in those, and then wash them. Although, to be honest, I wouldn't even put them in the dishwasher. Rinse them under a hot tap, all the food just falls off.
Comes off it, doesn't it? It's like the non-stick is remarkable on these.
Yeah, I mean, it really, I can't think of a better word than remarkable. So what a busy show we've got for you! But not only that, it is our Easter garden extravaganza. We have absolutely insane savings on gardening products, including barbecues, outdoor lights. We've got fire pits. We've even got a barbecue book. I mean, there's so much. There's a gazebo in there. And when you add any of those items to your basket, you're going to automatically get a saving. It's calculated for you. There are water features. So basically £50. If you spend £50, you're getting £5 off. If you're spending 100, you're getting £10 off. 150, you guessed it, £15 off. And if it's £200 you spend, you get £20 off. So it's 10% off basically anything you buy from there. And remember the capped postage as well. And you can, with PayPal, you can spend anything from £30 to £2,000 with one approval. So load up, fill up your boots.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right, come say hello. Please do send us an email or a message through the web if you want to say hello to us. And I know that we have one of our very high power executives watching.
Okay.
Yeah. Paige Markin. Sorry, can't even. So now it's me fired.
Try again. No, try again. Oh, here we go. I think it was Paige that emailed.
Paige
wasn't it?
Martin.
Paige. Yeah.
Paige, yes, she's one of our youngest employees.
Yes,
but she makes all the corporate decisions.
Good.
Yeah. She's the true boss. And also, oh my God, Gary Ashburn's watching. Gaza, darling, how are you? We're going to have you on soon. Yeah, I've had Gary on for many years. As he'll tell you. What does he say? Oh, I can't read that out.
Well, that is tiny writing, isn't it?
Big hello to my old mate Rob and the crew. Doing a great job as usual. Hope to meet you all again very soon. You will. Your wish, Gary, is my command. Right.
That was very.
I'm doing a great job, apart from charging the camera.
I don't know. I thought that looked good.
I thought it looked good too. Yeah. I think I look good, don't you?
Yeah, looking better and better.
Well, better and better every day
goes by.
I'm working on it. Yeah. Right. Here's the Henry. Mark, what does it do?
Well,
why does everyone need to buy one right
Everyone needs to buy this. This is the Which Best Buy February 2025. So the magazine which consumer experts recommend this vacuum cleaner February 2025. So it's not like 3 years ago they did it. That was earlier on this year. And it is just power. You get 70 minutes of runtime, Rob, on the Eco Power. And just take a look. It will make light work of all of your spillages around the home.
Oh, that smells so good.
It. And it's nice, yes, because it doesn't smell like that horrible vacuum cleaner smell, does it?
Now, part of that is because the dirt's not sitting in a horrible, bag for months, is it?
Exactly right. Now there we've got a very big bit there.
Yeah.
So a little bit of pet bedding, and here we've got look at this. This is coconut. This sticks to the carpet like nobody's business. Look at this. And then if you need turbo, you can go turbo. You hear the difference there? Look at that.
Wow, it's
and
like
it makes
took off.
Oh, look at that. Now,
grooming the carpet as well.
What you can do is go from carpet to hard surface really easily. Look at this. So you simply go across, and there, look at that. So now, all the way through, you've got a really easy finish. It's a powered turbo tool. On the bottom as well. Now, not only have you got the floor tool, which is powered, it comes with the separate pet tool.
Which normally you have to buy separately.
Well, it's normally $49.99.
$49.99. So it's included. So this colour and this configuration, this package, is normally $329.99. We've got it at $259.99. Great price.
It really is very impressive. You also get two of the attachments as well, so that you've got two crevice tools as well. Let me show you the crevice tools. I've got one of them here. One of them's behind you, actually.
It's behind you.
The tool one's standing up. This one is a double finish because you've got the hard finish there, but you've also got the brush, so you can make the brush go, and then you've got the classic to get down the back of the sofa.
Oh, yes.
Just in case you
down the side of the car seat.
Do you know what? It's really difficult to get down there as well. That's the thing.
Please check out. They're flying out the door. It's not yours till you pay for it. When you shop at shopontv.co.uk and you put something in your basket, it's not reserved, it's not held, it's not put aside. It's not like, no, you can't have that. It's Jim's or Sandra's. If somebody comes along who's got money, cash money, and is going to pay for it, and then you come back when they've all sold out, you're out of luck.
And we don't have hundreds and hundreds of them tonight either. So get in early. Exactly. Yeah. This won the Home Appliance of the Year at the Clean and Tidy Awards 2024.
Oh.
It is a very impressive machine. And so, do you know what? Henry is famous. Henry has been around since the 80s. Original designs back in 1969, but has been around since the 80s. And do you know, 16 million homes in Great Britain have got a Henry of some configuration in their home.
I'm one of them. Let's say hurrah for Henry!
Hurrah!
Email hurrah for Henry. If you've got a Henry, send us a message. Hurrah for Henry, and do you love yours? All the cleaners in our building, our apartment building.
Absolutely.
Everywhere you go. Office blocks, airports, hospitals, schools, clinics, care homes, Henrys. Henry.
Can I let you into a little secret?
Sure.
The one that you've got just behind you is actually the one that they have at the studio here in Warrington. This is their
we used to be in London, and we would say about how our Warrington studio, they've got a Henry vacuum.
That's the one.
Well, now we broadcast live from Warrington.
Exactly.
That's it.
I know. Amazing.
Yeah. That gets used to clean up the studio after I've been around.
The pod takes a litre, but that doesn't sound much.
Right.
But what it does, because the power of the suction...
big for a cordless.
Yeah, but more than this, Rob, because this is acting as the filter as well.
Yeah.
It actually because the airflow pushes the dirt right up into it, so it compacts the dirt. So it takes more than a litre of actual dirt in a way that
it's a bit like if you put cardboard boxes in your
and you squish it all down,
you squish them down.
Absolutely.
It holds more. Now we're getting questions already.
Okay.
How quickly does the pod fill up?
It depends how much vacuuming you do. I mean, that is genuinely the answer to that question.
For an average kind of, if you vacuumed once a week.
Okay, 3 to 5 weeks.
If you did that once a week?
Yeah.
And then what sort of size house?
2-3-bedroom house.
That'd be a dirty house.
Yeah, exactly. But
that is incredible. Now, who's just emailed? Fiona's just emailed in. She has a Henry. She says it's one of the best vacuums she's ever had, and she had no idea that you could put a scent pod in it. And show us the scent pod.
This is
the thing about live TV.
This part here, you said that's silicone.
His hat.
And you simply pull it off, and you put the scent pod in there. You get 10 scent pods in the pack.
They look like this.
They do look like that.
They look like polos.
don't eat them, whatever you do. And then you pop that back in, and that means when you
They're flying quickly. Get one while we've got them in stock at this price.
The air comes out of this section, but it goes through the scent pod, so it fills the room with a nice smell rather than that horrible kind of musty smell that most vacuum cleaners do.
This is the bit I love, because it makes me feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando or something. How'd you get rid of the pod?
I'm not actually going to eject this one because we don't have that many with us tonight. So I will eject it later. But what you do is you eject the pod by pushing this slider forward. Yeah. And you push that forward, and then this section opens.
Can't you put it back in again?
All right, then.
Right, watch this. Ready? Ta-da!
Like that. Okay.
And look, wait.
Okay. It's all clean.
No dirt, you see.
No dirt.
Because it all gets caught by the pod.
Exactly. All right, I'll pop that one back in because
they are going very, very quickly.
It's not full up.
And we've got more in this time because we've had a sellout on the first show, nearly a sellout on the second show.
I know, absolutely.
Because we had more stock, and tonight we're struggling to keep them in.
Because it is a cordless configuration.
Yeah.
Look at this. You can take it from a floor cleaner to a pet cleaner. Can I show you this? I've put some.
Actually, my back's a bit dirty. Would you mind? Oh yeah, that's it. That's good. Yeah. It's quite a good massage as well, actually.
I've actually got some hair on the carpet.
Where?
On the carpet.
Oh,
not the stair. We haven't got any stairs. There's no stairs in this building.
Where there?
Okay, there.
Go on then.
They're on the floor.
They're on the.
They're on the carpet, exactly right. So let me go over and do this.
You've got to check out, folks. If you want to stand even a minimal chance of getting it, you've got to check out and pay, and then it'll be on the way.
Look at this. So now you can get all of the hair up So if you've got a pet that sheds, this is particular. Look at that, it's making light work of the hair.
Yes.
And look at that. So whatever you've got spilt on your carpet, it might be you broke a tea leaf maybe, you broke a tea bag, or look at this, really, really good. So you have got all of that power with the Henry. Really impressive to be able to do that with the... Now, can I get back up again?
Do you want a hand?
Oh. Thank you so much.
Right, come here.
Yes.
Now, the normal price is $329.99, right?
Yes.
That's normally $49.99.
Yes.
Our viewers are paying $260, so sorry, they can't have that.
So,
That's not included.
They can have that.
No, because if you take the price of that off, it wouldn't be included, would it? See, I dropped that. I'll get it in a minute. You probably couldn't have the extra crevice tool. So you see what I'm saying here? For the regular price, this is a really bumper package. It's a really great package. The fact you're getting it for $259.99, that includes the £50 pet tool. You've got the classic crevice tool. You've got the other crevice tool that I've just dropped on the floor. You also, by the way, get an extension and we'd also describe as a comfort handle.
Yes.
You can reach up higher, or if you've got manual dexterity issues, arthritis, fumbly fingers, you like something with a better grip. This is the handle that just clips on and clips off. You get 6 of the pods. Now, they're easy to replace through the Henry website. We'll have them in stock as well at some point. 6 of those, so that's going to keep you going. Look, most people that we've had emails from say, for regular vacuuming, probably up to a couple of months.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you could have very well, a year's worth of supply.
Again, depending on how dirty your house is.
You can have that back. I'll let you have it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I'll put the crevice tool back and I'll pick the other.
No worries.
Plus, you get 10 of the scent pods. We've got a great review, but after, let me show you the features actually first. Here it comes. It's just fabulous, this. So you've got cleaner emptying. The dirt is trapped inside the Clever Pod system for one-click, dust-free emptying. The bigger capacity, because it compacts dust for more capacity and less emptying than most leading vacuums. So, you much less are you going to be emptying the tank. And of course, you're not going to be emptying it into a bin and then have a plume of dust come up in your face. When this pod goes in the bin, it goes in the bin completely clean. Maximum performance, you've got the turbo rather. It's the pod is the filter, and that means that you've got brand new performance every time, and also no messy filters to clean, and no additional cost of replacing the filter as well as a bag. 70 minutes runtime on eco mode, which is massive. I mean, they usually 30, 40 minutes for a cordless vac. Now, obviously, if you use it on turbo, it will reduce that, but you barely ever need to use the turbo. That's the point. Standard cleaning, eco mode is the standard cleaning mode. Detachable lithium-ion battery, so you can charge it either on the vacuum, or if you prefer, you can take it off and charge it somewhere more convenient. And it's very easy to use. It is lightweight, convenient, and versatile for cleaning absolutely everywhere. And here we have that review I was telling you about. This is from AJ, and AJ says, I love it. I now enjoy, I'm going to say vacuuming because that's a brand name. I love using, but you see, we're not allowed to change. Once you get a review, you can't change it because otherwise that would not be real. I love using it. It feels sturdy and of quality materials. Also glides really well when using on both carpet and hard floors. The suction is sufficient, and the motorized brush head picks up all the husky hair from my carpet. Maybe she's got a husky, or he.
Indeed.
It's easy to change the heads, attachments, and the combinations make things like vacuuming stairs super easy. I love everything about the Henry Quick. But also, can I just say, if I may, I want to talk, when I talk to the audience.
Yeah.
Do you mind that? So, look, here's the thing. If you're going to buy a new vacuum, maybe yours has seen better days, right? Most manufacturers are really starting to move from corded to cordless. It's getting harder and harder to buy a corded vacuum cleaner. The reason is battery technology has come on so far that now you truly can get the same power or equivalent power out of a cordless vacuum than you can from a corded. So immediately by taking the cord, you're not plugging and replugging. I love my Henry, my little canister Henry, but I'm always having to pull it over the cable, plug and replug. It's always getting tangled. You know, it's an inconvenience. And it's a thing of the past. This is vacuuming of the future, or for the future, but without sacrificing any of the power. And in actual fact, the quality of the cleaning is now even better because this is latest tech. If you used a computer from 5-10 years ago, there's no way it's going to perform the way a computer that you bought today would. The same is true of this. But I'll tell you this about Henry. Now look, we do have other vacuums, cordless vacuums, that we offer you to buy here on Shop on TV. And there are brilliant ones, and we make sure they're brilliant for whatever budget you have. This is definitely a premium model. But I'll tell you what, this is not just premium quality. This is better. This is beyond premium quality. It is over-engineered. You will notice when you get this home, as you may start to notice now as we are using it, that everything about all of the components are just, they're solid, they're beautifully made, it's wonderfully balanced, it's, you know, it feels really good in the hand. Everything is tactile and easy to operate, and it is just superior in every regard. And Henry themselves, or the company that make the Henrys, pneumatic, they could not really do anything to improve the quality of this. It is made to the highest standards, and as John Hammond from Jurassic Park would say, spared no expense. I mean, really and truly. Would you mind holding that just while I answer the question? I do apologise because I can't see the monitor. I'm going to have to get closer. Sorry.
It's tiny writing, isn't it?
Tiny writing. Maybe could we move those a little? Thank you. Sorry, it's coming over here. Hello. So Barbara Ann says, "Morning, boys." Good morning, Barbara Ann.
Barbara
Ann. Barbara Ann. Oh, Barbara Ann.
You didn't think you'd get that this morning,
I thought you were going to stay down and I was going to go.
Oh, okay.
Next time. Happy Easter to you all. Just wondering if the delightful Henry vacuum cleaner is suitable for tidying up a dusty plastic summer house, or if he'd rather stick to indoor adventures. I think Henry, like me, and probably Mark, likes a good outdoor adventure.
Absolutely
well,
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Totally.
It's good for vacuuming anything you want to clean anyway. I wanted to get us a plastic summer house, but I've been overruled. They want wood.
I did a big purge.
My director said, "Give me wood."
And I took all the dirt off the floor in the garage with the Henry.
Sorry, excuse me. Hurrah for Henry! Thank you, Martin. He says, "I love mine. Would never buy anything else. Strongly recommend."
Nice.
We've got loads of messages. We're going to try and get through as many of them as we can. Apologies if it takes me a little while. We have got them. We know they're there. It's just my producers saying we've got to make sure we extol the virtues of the Henry before we do anything else. And everyone's waiting to see what else we've got coming up. Spot Vac's coming up. We've got loads. Stick around. We have fun. We're on television. Would a presenter walk up to a camera like this and go, nowhere. Doesn't happen anywhere else. Does here. Right, quick, check out. If you don't check out, you're going to miss it. Sorry, I'm being strict. Pay now. Or pay later.
The power is quite impressive. Do you know what? They test this motor for 1,600 hours.
Gosh.
Now, obviously not every single one, just a batch test, so that they know it's tough because it's a commercial grade motor.
Well, these are used by cleaners now.
Exactly
and in fact, if you're a cleaning company, you've got to get these. Because they're portable and easy and lightweight.
Exactly.
You know, carry them around very simply.
If you ever get a really tough bit, don't forget that you can just flip over to turbo mode just by pushing the button. You don't have to have the button pushed, but you can do that really easily. But most of the time, I don't use turbo mode.
Either go.
Of course you can.
Or is there some special technique?
There's no special technique. Yes, okay. I'm a trained stuntman with it.
I tell you, it works very well on my oats.
Exactly. It's like you drop your porridge on the floor.
I was sowing my oats earlier and I thought, how am I going to get those up? Look, that's really good.
Isn't it?
Can I just say, I tell you, all the
Balance,
weight
isn't it?
is at the top.
Yeah,
the balance,
Yep.
this could be in the circus, the balance is so good. It really is fabulous. And it's quiet as well.
Yes, absolutely.
I absolutely love it.
3.2 kilos when it's in its stick vac formation. Okay,
And
so
can I
mean
say-
that's not much at all.
Daniel, who owns the on-air media studio,
Yes.
he has very high standards, exacting standards.
does.
He won't just sign off on any summer house. I found out this evening. But he has one of these. You know, he only has the best. And if you only want the best, if only the best will do, forget the rest and get the Henry.
Exactly.
Now, it's like, look at that. You buy a BMW or a Mercedes or something like that. It's not that, you know, a Daewoo or a Hyundai. Sorry, Daewoo's not a car. A Hyundai or a Kia are bad. They're great. They're very good. In fact, the one my director drives is superb. But they
work a day.
Yes,
Work-a-day car.
Yeah. This, you're buying premium, you're buying quality, but it's built to last. These are not built...
It's the Bentley of the vacuum cleaning world.
But except that it's designed to work for a long time.
Yes. Fair.
I mean, because they are used professionally. And
Indeed.
Pneumatic, who make Henry, know this. It's like buying a professional quality vacuum cleaner, I think.
And here's the battery. The battery comes off really easy. Now, you don't have to hang it up onto its hook to actually charge it. You can if you want to, but otherwise you just take the battery to the kitchen or wherever you want to plug it in. You've got no problem there at all. And then you just slide it back on, click it into place.
Et voila.
And everything has a very secure click to it as well.
A reassuring click.
Reassuring, absolutely.
Now, Mark, this does something as well that I've never seen another vacuum do.
Are you talking about the brush part?
Oh, sort of. In that vicinity. That's another.
Oh, are you talking
Show
about?
them now or show them later? I'm talking about the removable hose.
Oh, indeed.
Yes, the special,
Let's show them later.
Later. It's that thing. You're going to have to stick around. That's the way, you know. You won't believe what we're going to show you.
I'll tempt you with one other thing, though. If we take a look at the floor tool.
Yes.
Because the floor tool is, you might expect, because it's a powered floor tool, when I switch it on, that's fine. So that starts, and also the LED lights come on.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have the brush on. You can turn the brush off.
No,
So
independent control of the brush.
Exactly. So it's still vacuuming, but maybe you've got a very expensive Turkish carpet that you don't want to brush, you just want to suction.
Because otherwise it just sucks the thing up.
Exactly.
Well, what happens if it's too powerful?
Oh, OK. Well, that's really clever. You see this little slider on the front plate as well. You simply push that across with your foot, and now more air comes through, so it doesn't suck up your carpet so much.
Or if you're doing the bed, because maybe all your mattress.
Absolutely right.
Sometimes you get stuff on top of your duvet, you want to, you know, or your pillow or something.
Indeed.
You don't want to suck the bedding up in. Or if you're doing your drapes. You know?
Yeah, right up there, and you can, because look, you can take this. Would you hold the floor tool for me? Thank you so much. Because you can also put the crevice tool on the end there, and then get right up to the top to your pelmets very easily without any issue at all. So you can vacuum up there, no problem there at all. At the end of your pole, very, very simply, and then
all you've got to do. And by the way, you can see all the electricity gubbins is down the bottom, because this is the connectors. It's a powered brush, and that goes. And this is one of the beauties. Now we've got a camera operator. Look at this. You can just slot it in. Now the power is being delivered to the brush.
Exactly.
Now, what was the emailer's name? Tom. Tom's loving the show. Hey, Tom, how are you? So he said it's great to see Henry go turbo.
Yeah.
Do you think it could pick up confetti from a theatre show? Now,
100% yes.
Now, wait. I think I'm right. It's either Britain's Got Talent or it could be America's Got Talent.
Yes.
When they do a stage clean-up, like after the Golden Buzzer...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they use one of these, or several of those, actually.
I can believe.
Yeah, in fact, actually, I can tell you for a fact, in theatre and in television, these are the vacuums that are being used now.
Do you know what, Rob? In a YouGov survey recently, so within the last year, Henry, as a brand, is more famous than Ryan Reynolds, is more famous than Zac Efron, and more famous than Zendaya.
There's someone more famous than Zendaya.
This is as British as a Route Master bus, as a cup of tea. Maybe a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I don't know, in certain households, it's kind of a big deal.
This is as
All six of them.
iconic as a cup of tea. It's as British as a cup of tea.
And it's British made in Britain, not assembled in Britain.
Exactly
not
right.
Not ship the parts over from China.
Every single part is made in Great Britain and it is assembled in Chard in Somerset.
Chard in Somerset.
Yep.
We've got. Come here, Mark. Let's go. We'll both go this time.
Read them. That is tiny, right?
Well, we can see. We've got camera operators, so look, we can stand up. Look, watch this. Here we go. And
morning,
Right,
lads.
you
When was
do
the
this
last
one.
time you were called a lad? Because I haven't been called a lad for a long time.
I'm a lad.
I have the Henry Quick, very well made, and
Hey, oi.
I love the smiley face. Makes me happy when I'm vacuuming. Exactly right, because Henry's got a smiley face on it.
That's our director playing silly ones. Asher says,
Asher.
nice presenters. Although the main guy needs glasses. Does it say glasses?
It was very small.
I need a
Royce.
glass of something. It's about this small. You should come and sit. I've got very good eyesight, actually. Carol said, I can't believe we're standing like that. Well, you're standing up straight.
I'm only little.
Oh, blimey, I'm a giant, me.
Yeah.
Hi, gents. Well, I'm definitely a gent.
Hi, Carol.
How do you know
Oh, I know
when
the
the
answer to this.
canister needs changing? I thought this was going to be a joke.
No,
How
it's
do
a
you know when the
question.
canister needs changing on the vacuum, please? Love, Carol.
Look how many kisses she's put as well.
I feel like I'm in Quasimodo.
So,
Go on, tell 'em.
when the canister is full, this light here, this is a little light here, and it basically it turns red when the
Yes.
pod is full and needs changing. It turns red just here, and then you know. It's as easy as that. It's as and then you can shoot it out into the bin and put a new one in.
Super duper. By the way, the main presenter's name is Rob.
I know.
Yes. Lock with an E.
With an E.
We've got more. Let's do some more messages. If you've got any questions, look, seriously, we want you to be happy before
I've
you
been
buy
genning
this.
up. I know the answers to most of the questions.
To
to be
know.
fair. Yeah.
Let's try this one. Sue's
Okay.
got. Sue has a question.
Ooh,
well, actually, it's more of a comment. really,
Okay.
than a question. She's got the green Henrietta.
Ah, yes.
She absolutely loves it. Brilliant
Yes.
for picking up pet hair and everyday stuff. Highly recommends Henry every time.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a what? She had a part 2. She uses Henry to vacuum fake grass much better than any fake grass rake.
I could.
I mean, who'd have known?
I knew because I've got fake grass and I've used it.
Have you?
Yeah.
I can tell.
Not there. In my garden.
Oh. And who misses her Henry? Rebecca misses her Henry.
You can get another one.
You get another one now. She says, I can't remember what you guys have said, but thank you for taking my mind off of the fact I've had a mouse who lives in a windmill stuck in old Amsterdam.
But now we've done Bob around, it's all good.
Bob around. Hey, look, do you know the problem with stick vacs? Let me tell you the problem with stick vacs. Here's the problem with stick vacs. The stick vacs problem's coming up right now. Any second now, we're going to tell you the stick vac issues.
All
over 60%, because Henry asked customers what they thought about their current stick vac. Over 60% aren't satisfied with emptying, finding it dusty and dirty. Oh, the Henry solves that. 70% would prefer having no filters to clean and replace. Oh, wait a minute. The Henry solves that. Over 75% aren't satisfied with performance and experience suction drop-off over time. Although, hang on a minute, the Henry solves that too. 60% agree dust capacity is too small in other stick vacs and find it annoying having to empty them so often. Oh, this is a litre, but it's a compacted litre which will give you even more capacity. The Henry's the way to go. 60% would prefer it if they could keep their vac looking clean and fresh. You can with the Henry stick vac. And ladies and gentlemen, seriously, you see, I've not seen other companies or companies.
What's a company? Is that something to do with bell ringing?
It's just it's a very happy kind of company. And I see, Camper.
Yeah, see
very good. I've never seen a company that they do those. They've literally asked the customers, "What don't you like?" and then they fixed it.
Exactly.
This is the vacuum. This is the way to go. Look, yes, of course, when you buy premium, it's a bit more expensive. Yes, you can get a stick vacuum for 100, 120 quid.
But we all know a brand name is, and a brand name like this is the brilliant buy. You know you can trust.
Well, it's better quality.
Henry, yeah.
It's better design.
Yes.
It's much superior in its build.
Indeed.
Everything about it is built and designed to look.
Absolutely.
People don't own a Henry for a couple of years. They own a Henry for a couple of decades.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I've had my Henry for 7 years. It is amazing. So, look, ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? Get yourself a Henry stick vac now if you don't have one. I've got the canister vac. It served me beautifully and brilliantly for 3/4 of a decade. And it's now the time to upgrade. And this is now, not only now is the time, but now is the price to upgrade to $259, for $259.99. A quarter of a massive stock that we started with is already accounted for. Remember, with this deal, you get the pet brush, if you want to call it that, or the upholstery brush, powered brush, that's normally $49.99 at Henry's website. You get that included at no additional charge. You get 6 of these incredible pods that are easy to eject, easy to replace. And you get scent pods as well. Everything smells lovely. 3 different flavours. You get 10 of those. This is how you empty it. There is no plume of dust going up in your face or up into the atmosphere and then settling down on your windowsills. You've got to dust away. Oh, and by the way, you do get the mount, don't you?
You do indeed.
Absolutely. If you want to mount it
Yep.
to the wall, you've got that. The dock, which not only docks the Henry, but it also docks the attachments as
tools
well.
as well, yeah.
The tools, you get 2 crevice tools, or 1 multi-tool and a crevice tool. It's just fantastic, it really is. But you've got to check out, you've got to pay. We only need 1/3 of the price from you today if you decide to use PayPal Pay in 3. $89.31 today. Just select PayPal when you go to check out, and then that will take you through to PayPal's website. Sign in or create an account. Select Pay Later and go through the steps that they ask you. And once approved, it'll be on its way to you. You can call us as well, 0333 241 241 if you prefer. One quick question. Does it what?
Come with a wall bracket.
Leslie wasn't listening, was she?
No, because we just said that. Yes, it does. It does come with the wall bracket.
Sorry,
yes.
actually, Leslie was listening. I shouldn't embarrass Leslie. I love Leslie. She's the best producer that I've worked with all night. So, so apparently Jane didn't catch when we said
Yes, it does, Jane.
It does come with the
Absolutely.
wall bracket. Yes, Jane, it does.
To
Absolutely.
be fair, she may have sent that email 10
Well, she
minutes
sent
ago.
that before we said
Yeah,
it.
exactly
That's
right.
Yeah, that's what. Literally, no, apparently, literally. She just wanted us. Jane, it's fine. You don't have to be
Testing
embarrassed.
us.
If you wanted us to say hello to you on telly, we're more than happy.
Absolutely.
To. Hello, Jane.
Why not? Hello, Jane.
Very, very nice to meet you. Thank you for watching. Right, okay. Now,
I've
any
ruined
questions?
this carpet for you.
What have you done?
I've ruined it.
You've made a
It's-
spot.
It's ruined.
Ruined.
So normally you would get a plant pot and you would put it there because there's literally nothing you can
Yeah,
do.
except that stain always happens right in the middle of the
Yes,
floor.
unfortunately, you're absolutely right. But with the Tower Aquajet Pro spot cleaner, you can get rid of a spot like this really easily. You can do all of the spots on your carpet. I'll tell you what, let me just show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to put the little brush tool on
Now,
there.
we
You get
don't have
2
a
brush
massive
tools.
stock of these, so you get 2 brush tools. Okay, yeah.
But
a wide and a narrow.
Exactly. So have a look at just how... Spray some of the liquid on and look at this.
Oh, wow!
Now I have rescued this carpet. Now look at... Now that is pretty impressive, isn't it?
Can I just say also, have you noticed? Look at that shot.
I know.
New studio.
Lovely, isn't it?
Overhead camera.
Oh, yes.
All the bells and whistles.
I'd noticed, indeed. Absolutely. Oh, no. No lying on the counter.
Now, can I tell you a story about hairspray? And I don't mean the music.
Yes, you can.
So I wear hairspray in my hair, and
Do you?
I made them. I do, yeah. I made the mistake, and as it gets longer, the more hairspray. I use. I made the mistake of buying a fabric sofa, and it's a recliner. So in the summer months, I didn't realise when we first bought it, and we would lie back, and it was like, and I'd fall asleep. Best sleep I ever had on my reclining sofa, and then I'd unrecline it, I suppose is the word, and then I'd go to get up, and my head would go, and I'd great big patch of hairspray on the back of my sofa. And for years, I didn't know how to get rid of it. No one had the answer. And so it's there. Well, so I'm throwing the couch away now, getting a new one. This is the answer. Then I discovered these. It's basically a carpet cleaner, but handheld.
Absolutely. Let me also show you. You get a large carpet head as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to clean a strip down this carpet because look, you can see just how good it is. And
So let me show you.
You can see
Oh my God! Do you know? I genuinely thought that was a beige carpet.
No, it's a grey carpet, and look at that. You can see the dirt coming up through it, and that is really impressive, isn't it?
Mark, that is virtually dry.
Because it's 450 watts and because it's sucking most of it up. So within an hour or two tops, I would have thought, that will be dry in your home. And that's what's so good.
And also it's not rotting your underlay. Underlay.
Underlay.
Or your floorboards.
Exactly right.
You've not got water seeping into your electrics or your plumbing.
But I have another wonderful demonstration for you, because spillages happen everywhere, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do. Hey, watch out. Watch out.
Exactly. Spillages.
Come on, yeah. Oh, it's over here. So, watch out.
Whoa.
Oh, no, look what happened.
So, we've got a bit of a spillage.
That was almost unavoidable.
But we also have a squeegee tool.
Did you never work in the theatre, love?
And so have a look at this, because this is really impressive. You can now just squeegee. Look at this.
Oh my God! So I don't need to use rolls of kitchen towel now.
You can also spray the liquid directly onto the surface really easily, so you can clean your windows, you can clean your summer house, you could clean your greenhouse.
But I'd never be able to reach up high enough. Oh, look, here it is again on the surface.
It has got...
I love this feature, because when I wash up and it goes everywhere, this is a great way to wash down or dry down your kitchen counter.
Absolutely. It's also got a 79 centimetre pole that comes with it.
79 centimetre
So you can reach up as well. We'll see that in just a moment.
Also, I could get up to the conservatory roof even, possibly.
Absolutely right. This is really clever, because even if you've got dried-in stains, because you can spray the carpet cleaning solution actually onto it, and there's the outside. Look at that. So you spray the liquid onto the window, and then you squeegee it down. But it's not making drips, Rob, because what it's doing is taking all of that and sucking all of the liquid back off the window.
Yeah.
Great for condensation as well. If you know when you walk into a conservatory on a cold morning, and all of the condensation is like you can't see out the windows, you can get rid of all of that.
I'm thinking even just silly things like, you know, if you fog up your mirror.
Yeah, totally, all of that.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Oh my! Well, my brain is conjuring up all of these different ways you can use this now. Your shower screen.
I've been told I'm allowed to clean the oven door.
It's a real oven in our real... We've got a new kitchen. You haven't even seen the new kitchen yet. Well, you have.
Well, absolutely.
I'm just even bigger and better and more impressive.
I'm just going to pop it down just so that I can reach. And I'll show you how you can spray the liquid onto it as well. Because look at this. So I sprayed the liquid on.
Oh, yeah.
And now I can squeegee away just like that, to get a perfectly clean glass door. It could be a mirror, it could be a window, it could be
a paintwork.
Exactly right. So, but any flat surface like that. But it also does this brilliantly as well. And we'll think about a floor clean as well. Look, so you can do the floor really.
Oh no, that could be puppy piddle.
Well, not only that, it could be a leaking washing machine.
I thought you were going to say grandmother.
It's really, really easy.
Do you know, it's almost, if let's say you had an accident, right, where you left the tap running.
Yes.
And you flooded the flat.
Absolutely.
That would never happen.
Has that ever happened to you?
Only 2 weeks ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But and we did it with a Miracle Chamois, and it took, and I've got to say, Miracle Chamois was good.
They are brilliant, but this will suck away
the way to go. Any wet spills under the toilet.
Is it? Yes, exactly. And you don't want to be getting on your hands and knees and Miracle Chamois that necessarily, because
well, quite
exactly.
Do you know what, Mark? I've nearly died 3 times.
Oh.
2 of them are on stage. But no, seriously.
I thought you were going to say red, blonde, and dark.
Oh, very good, very good. No, you see, I did the jokes, by the way.
Sorry.
No, I got out the shower. There are 3 occasions I got out the shower, and I'd accidentally nudged or elbowed my shower screen, and there was a gap, so the water was going all over the floor, and I didn't realise, and I stepped out, and I went, you know, when you go, whoop, and fortunately, I steadied myself. But a lot of very serious accidents and even fatalities happen in the bathroom because of it's a slippery surface.
Yeah.
So look, you wouldn't keep this in the bathroom because it is electrical after all.
Exactly.
But it would be great for just a quick dry the floor from a safety perspective.
Yep, because you can plug it in outside the bathroom and the pole is long enough to be able to dry the floor with as well.
Yeah.
You can clean this unit really easily as well because you don't want to put it away when...
car with it.
Yeah, you could. Absolutely, you could.
Caravan.
Yeah, caravans as well. Very much so. Very much so. Have a look at
Boat.
this. This is the cleverest, one of the cleverest things. And I talked to Tower about this. I talked to the Tower design team about this.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, we weren't going to include that. And I went, well, thank goodness you did, because it's turned out to be one of the most amazing things. This is the self-cleaning solution.
No.
So, let me switch it on. You spray into that, as you can see. And then all of the clean solution goes through the cable right into the dirty water of the machine. But look, so you can see that there's still suction there.
Yeah.
But now that's all clean.
Because it's not dirty
It's not dirty water anymore, and that's the point. It cleans the pipe.
What's the weight of it, do you know?
The actual machine is just over 3 kilos, but it's completely portable because it's got a handle there as well. 3 kilos, but bearing in mind, I've got this tank, which is the 1.5 litre clean water tank. The dirty water tank is 0.8 litres.
Right.
It tells you when it's full because there's a little float on the inside, so it stops suctioning as soon as it's full, so it cannot overflow.
It's goof-proof. It's Rob Lock-proof. By the way, if you want some solution, some carpet cleaning solution for this, we have just the thing for you from Tower. It is the kind of recommended solution. Obviously, you can use any solution you like, but this is the recommended solution.
It's very good.
It's very good. The carpet washing solution.
Don't use very much. Half a capful in a 1.5 litre tank of water will be absolutely enough. You use too much and it foams a bit too much.
So a litre's going to last a long time.
Yep.
1999, it kills 99.9% of bacteria, 20 times concentrated formula, effortless clean, pet approved, and suits all carpet washers.
Do you want to see how powerful it is?
Mark, I've told you not to drink on the job.
Well, this is rather good Malbec, actually. It's like so, yes, Easter weekend, always drink responsibly.
Can I just say, please spill your wine responsibly?
Now, that...
No, nothing? Oh, well.
I understood.
Thanks, you got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
That, frankly, would be enough to send most mums into a tears.
That would have me with my lips on the carpet.
My mum went through a 10-year phase.
I'm on the wagon at the moment.
Always kicking over a glass of wine. She would put it on the floor and always knock it over.
You know, I was shooting a TV show called Cobra, which we shot in Scotland. No, I was shooting the film Tetris, excuse me. And we were in Scotland, in Glasgow, during lockdown, in the height of lockdown. Yeah. And I had a week, I was held over a weekend. And so I got myself a bottle of red wine and some lovely takeaway, and I put the glass of red wine on my bedside table. Mistake.
And
the sun started going down, went to turn the light on, knocked the glass of wine, it went all over the carpet, this colour. And what do you do? In a hotel, I was very embarrassed.
Well, in a hotel, you try and cover it up and you leave the next day.
That's what I did.
That's it. In a hotel, that's what you do. Yeah. But at home, what do you do? Because you don't want to ruin your cupboard.
The Tower Aquajet.
Normally, you would run and get paper towels. You'd pat it down, it goes into the carpet more rather than gets rid of it. Some people
silly people say, go on, you're going to say it, aren't you?
Swear by white wine.
White wine.
Or salt doesn't really do anything. Some people say white vinegar, but that can really ruin your carpet.
Club soda.
Exactly right. What's the other thing that's going to make your carpet smell awful?
Oh no, Mark!
Look, if you don't clean...
my son was walking with that glass to the studio, and I thought, milk's no good for your asthma, son. I didn't realise it was
If you leave milk on a carpet and you don't clean it up properly, or you just pat it down with paper towel, that will stink within days.
It could be vomitous.
Oh, it could, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, Hayley was saying the other day, you know, she was doing a lot of talk about dog wee and vomiting, and yes,
well, you know, pick the chunks up first.
Yeah, yes, absolutely,
but the
absolutely.
Stuff, and in a car, I once returned a rental car that I had on long-term rental because my father actually was a little sick in the bed.
Oh dear.
And it stank so badly, it's like I'm changing the whole car. So I did. Yeah.
Not nice. Have a look. So we have milk, red wine, and juice there as well. But that could be dog wee.
Could be.
Or toddler wee. Yeah. You know, or grandma wee. Whatever it
or granddad.
Exactly. Yeah, indeed. Absolutely. So we want to spray the solution on, and that you can see it coming up through. Look at that.
Oh,
it's letting the wine. There we go. Now look.
I mean, it's done. So now you've cleaned it, then you dry it.
Exactly right. You can suck more.
That's
see
just suctioning now, isn't
Exactly
it?
right. See if there's any more liquid. I'm not putting any more liquid in. Look at that. And you might find that you want to go over a couple of times, depending on the stain. But I have to say, it is one of the easiest ways of repairing a carpet that has got old stains on as well.
Yeah.
This is an old stain on this side of the carpet. It's an old stain.
What may I just say?
Yes.
Sorry.
No worries.
So going back to our disastrous flood in the...
Oh yeah.
So I just spent about £1,000 over Christmas on various different kitchen implements like air fryers and air grills and things like that. And all the boxes were on the floor. And so when it flooded, I don't wish to make my son feel bad, but wasn't I panicking like, oh my God, it's going to get into the boxes, it's going to ruin all this equipment. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? It's work for the sake of 90 quid, apart from the fact you're going to use it all around your house. To have a wet vac in your home can be a lifesaver. And it's you don't buy it for when you don't need it, you buy it for when you do need it.
Absolutely right,
You know
very
what I
much so. Even with an old stain, look at this. Spray a little of the solution on and look at this. It is so good, even just a little bit more solution there. So good. Even on an old stain.
What if it's a stubborn stain that's been there forever?
Well,
for a long time.
That's the point. If you've got a stubborn old stain, just go over it a couple of times. What I would say is...
you leave it to soak?
Yeah, leave the solution on for a couple of minutes before. Also, because the solution from Tower kills 99.95% of germs, leave it on for 2 minutes before you suck it back up, because that's the antibacterial working.
Now, also, if you've just bought Black Magic, we had a not Black Magic, sorry, Blue Magic. Hello, we had that. Well, if you spilt your Black Magic, you could probably use it to clean it up. But if you bought Blue Magic the other day, this will work in there as well.
It does, absolutely, it does. Yeah. So clean solution on this side. That's just water and a little bit of cleaning solution. 1.5 litres there. Cold water. No need to use warm water or hot water. And the dirty water, as you can see with the foam, is foaming up on this side. This is a 0.8 litre tank, but it's also very, very easy to clean as well. And you simply tip the water down the toilet. Look at that. It's as easy as this. And that is why it is so good. But the reason why it doesn't overfill is because it has a float system on the inside. That's the self-cleaning system.
That forces the clean solution down the dirty tube.
It does.
To make it clean. But let's have a look at the Mark's just about to show us what happens when the dirty tank gets full.
So when the dirty tank gets full, it's really simple to be able to just take the lid off. That's the float. So when the float is pushed up by the water, it automatically cuts the machine out, stops it suctioning anymore. That's when you take it off and you take it into the bathroom and you just pour the dirty water down the toilet.
Right, and how do you take the whole canister out?
You literally just lift. It's
amazing.
As easy
and
as
the
that.
same with the other one if you want to fill it up?
Yep, it's as simple as that.
Amazing.
And then
it's brilliant. It really is. $89.99. It's a very stylish machine as well. It's very compact. It's about the same size as a largish kettle, a couple of kettles. So it's easy to store under the cupboard.
Goes in your cupboard really easily. Absolutely, very much so. Yep,
yeah, there
very
it
much
is.
so.
In fact, right there, a photographic representation of what you were explaining.
Absolutely.
And it's half price, folks. You get the two brushes, the two heads, the cleaning brush. You get the squeegee. You also get the extension tube, and that's in 2 parts. So you can actually use it. You can extend it a little bit, or you can extend it a lot. And do remember, of course, that the clean water never meets the dirty water. It's easy to carry around. It's highly portable. Use it in the car, the caravan, the camper home.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. It's really, really good stuff. I definitely have one. I'm going to throw my old sofa out soon and buy one that's leather, because then I can just wipe it down. 409-349, and again, it is on PayPal, pay in 3, £32.13 a month. Or if you add that in with your Henry, then it will combine, and you'll spend, I think it's about £100 a month, something like that.
But the window cleaning attachment is don't forget the window cleaning attachment. Exactly right.
Worth the price of admission, as they say. Yeah. Now, a quick reminder also, we have the wonderful, extraordinary, exceptional Swan double stacking air fryer. If I hadn't just spent £230 on an air fryer, which has the baskets arranged horizontally, so side by side, I absolutely would have got one of these, because this arranges the baskets one on top of the other. So it is hugely space saving. And not only that, the display, which by the way, you can flip the display out of the way when you don't want to use it anymore, but it's also, when you turn it on, it is a backlit LCD display. It's got 10 presets. One of them is custom, so you can just set it, literally press a button, set it and forget it, walk away, put the food in, and then come back when it beeps to tell you it's time to eat it. You're going to get so much more flavour, because these air fryers really do lock in the flavour hugely. And so they sear the outside, lock in all the juices, and it just locks in the flavour as well. You can bake, you can grill, you can roast. I mean, you can do so much with these. It's got two different types of cooking. Sync cooking will finish different foods with different temperatures at the same time. And dual cook will basically set the baskets so that they cook at the same temperature and for the same time, so you can do batch cooking if you want. 70% less electricity. I think that was the electricity, was it? I think I missed it on the screen. But also, you don't need any oil. You can use oil for flavour if you want to spritz. I use a spray sometimes.
I use the spray oil.
Spritz your spuds.
Yep, totally.
Yeah.
Get them nice and crispy.
Yeah, and golden brown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Texture like sun.
Huh?
Texture like sun.
Texture like sun. Right, we move back to the Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, loads of you have got these in your baskets. May I enjoin you, may I request, may I beseech that you check out. Over a third of the stock has gone with the allocations that we have with the people who've got these in their baskets. You do need to check out.
Every time we show it, Rob. Every time we show it.
I mean, you know, what's stopping you? If you have a question, a concern, a thought, an issue, a musing, if you will, and you want it covered before you buy it tonight, then all you've got to do is email studio@shopontv.co.uk, and you too can avoid a plume of dust in your face.
Yes.
And you too can avoid grabbing handfuls of whatever that was. Hello, Henry Quick. Dust free, easy to reload, and it compacts the dirt. So we're going to take some questions in a moment. It really, honestly, is every bit as good as a plug-in or a corded vacuum. It's got the power, it's got the manoeuvrability, it's lightweight, it's balanced. You can get up high, you can get down low. You have a rechargeable battery that is going to last you up to 70 minutes on it, on standard mode, or eco mode as they call it. You've got a special brush, you've got a special feature we haven't even showed you yet. It locks dirt inside, and when it's compacted and it's ready to go, it'll tell you that it's empty or needs emptying. And when you eject, as we're doing now, the pod, you put another one in, but the pod is also the filter.
Yes.
That means you never need to replace or clean a dirty filter. You get a fresh, clean machine every time you start over. Really, really brilliant, honestly. And it's so well engineered, so well made. It's made to the quality. If you said, build me a vacuum that's made to the highest quality that couldn't really be improved upon in any way, both in terms of materials, manufacturing, design, features, etc., etc., and then paint it red and stick a face on it, this would be it.
Henry's green credentials are really good as well. The pods are made of 65% recycled material.
Are they?
So all the parts within the Henry kind of manufacturing process, they've tried to make it as green and environmentally friendly as possible. And so they definitely wanted to do that.
We're going to do a little section I like to call Question Time.
Question Time.
Catch on, I think that's a good name. So let's...
Better looking than Fiona Bruce.
Really? Yeah. Oh, thanks. So Gail had a couple of questions. She said, Happy Easter, Gail. How are you doing? Does it have one setting?
No.
No. No.
Okay.
It's got how many?
It's got two settings.
Two settings, yeah.
But it could quadruple to 4 settings.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can turn the brush on or the brush off in both eco mode and turbo mode. Which is impressive. So up to 70 minutes of runtime on eco mode.
How powerful is it?
It's 11 kPa, so that's the kilopascal. So it's
that
good.
Sounds a lot.
It's good and powerful.
Yes. And also, basically, she was asking, does it have a HEPA filter? No,
because it doesn't need one. Because the bag here, the pod, actually acts as the filter. Yeah. So you don't need a separate filter. And what I also love about it, Rob, and this is what everybody that has a Henry Quick Turbo says, is this section never gets dirty.
No.
Because that...
Filtration of the pod is so good.
Exactly right. So it doesn't ever get dusty on the inside. This remains clear.
Yeah.
Like, unlike any other vacuum cleaner I've seen.
Do you know, if you had a car, a fast car,
Yep.
and somebody said, does it have a turbo? And you went, no. Well, oh. Well, that doesn't mean it's not a fast car.
Exactly.
There are cars with engines that don't have turbos that go faster than cars with engines that do. Do you see what I mean? So the fact is, it's designed to do everything that you would expect from a HEPA filter.
Yep.
You know, in other words, stop the dirty stuff from getting back into the atmosphere. And it does this, whether it does it to exactly the same percentage or not, I don't know. I don't know how you'd measure it. But the fact is that it does it as effectively as is needed to keep the internal chamber absolutely clean.
Shall I show you the power of turbo?
Yes.
Have a look at this. This is pet bedding. This is that kind of wood chipping stuff. So let me put it on turbo for you, as you can see, because it really does make light work and just goes all the way through it. Look at that. It's very, very impressive.
I can't get over the fact every time you switch it on, it smells so good.
Exactly.
Look at what it's doing to the pile as well. It's really lifting the pile.
It means that your other half can see that you've actually vacuumed.
And if you're selling your place, or if you're cleaning professionally, you can see you can do the carpet lines, can't you?
You can indeed. I'm not very good at the carpet lines, but I'll give it a
I can see that.
That's just mean, Rob.
Not being critical.
I'm not being overcritical.
Just saying what I'm saying.
But look, so the suction is really good because on the bottom, on the floor plate, you can simply push the red over.
Do that again for us, would you?
There we go. So you see the little red button there.
That's closed.
You can
Maximum
then
suction.
open the vent. So if you've got a really expensive rug and you don't want it to pull the rug off the carpet, off the floor, it won't do that because you've got some suction there as well.
So actually, you've got more. Essentially, you've got more suction.
Exactly right. Yes.
Because you've got regular and turbo, or eco and turbo.
Indeed.
With that open and with that closed.
Yep. Indeed.
Yeah. We haven't got a rug here, but I know we've done demos in the past.
Only because we haven't got a rug here, but we'll try and get one.
Suck it up. Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Do you see there's a little red button on there as well?
Yeah.
We'll show you that later because that's all part of the other secret that we're keeping a little bit.
When are we going to share the secret with them? There are people who've tuned in especially to wait and find out.
We're just going to have to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, but they might want to check out, and they're like, if he doesn't show me that secret, I'm not buying it. Do you want the clean one from over here? No, I haven't got a clean one over there, actually, now I mention it.
It's absolutely fine.
OK.
Let me pop that there,
Yes.
like so. So first of all, you can take the entire brush out.
OK.
So you simply push the button on here, and then it slides down, like so, and then you can simply pull out, and then you can dust that, or if anything's trapped in it, you can take that out. That's no problem at all. Then you simply pop that in and click it back into
Lovely.
But look at this. This is something that you and I have never seen
before.
We've sold a fair few vacuum cleaners over the years, haven't we? Just a few on so many different places. Look at this. You pull that section out, and then watch this. If you get something stuck in the tube comes out. Look at that.
Amazing.
So you can either pick it out or take it there. You can get it. It's a really clever idea. And then you just push it back in and you push
our director Kieran
the button in.
He said that's actually brilliant.
Yeah, I think Kieran quite liked that. And then just make sure you've popped it back in and it's locked back into position.
Yes.
If it doesn't lock back into position, it won't work.
Of course. You see, they've thought about absolutely everything.
Indeed.
They literally, from top to bottom, they've listened to customers and asked what customers didn't like about upright vacuum or stick vacuums or cordless vacuums, and they've made sure that what they came up with as the solution doesn't have any of those issues, and it fixes the issues, fixes the problems, and then also makes up for the things that were lacking as well.
It's powerful, but they've thought of all the really obvious things about it.
Carol would like to know how many batteries do we
You get one battery, Carol, and it simply fits in like so.
Yeah.
So you slide it in. You can actually, it comes with a tool to actually hang it onto the wall as well.
Yeah.
So you can charge it on the wall, or you can take the battery out and just charge the battery. And basically you plug it in just with the little hole on the side there. And there is a little red light that comes on. And when it's charged, guess what? It goes green.
Oh, no way.
So it tells you when it's fully charged
you can
as
literally,
well.
you can prop this up and you can charge it on the vac. You can take it off the vac.
Exactly right.
And of course you do get the docking station as well. I haven't got one around.
And the docking station. No, it's over there.
Oh, and the handle. We haven't talked about the extension handle.
Yes, you can add the extension handle on. Basically, that means that you could. It changes the angle slightly, and you can push it. You can push it higher up as well.
Push it higher up as well.
You can push it higher up as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
I won't ask you to put this on because I know the last time I did was.
Sometimes it can be a bit awkward live.
It's got a little collar. You see here. And what you do with that collar is you wrap it around the handle and it locks into place. And then, as you can see, you've got a nice, big, easy-to-hold, ergonomic design handle.
Very much
It's
so.
a rather crevice tool as well.
Exactly.
So, yes, you can get up higher. Or if if you're wheelchair-bound, I know people in wheelchairs love these as well because it gives you the ability to grip
I have that,
it.
David?
Yeah, come on. Oh, there's the docking station.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, David. That's floor manager Dave.
So basically,
Expert floor manager.
when you want to dock it, you lock it into position.
Dock
like
it
so.
real good.
Like so. Easy. So you put that section in first, lock it in, it's all good.
Et voila.
Well, actually, that bit's attached to the wall, so you do it like that and do it like that. You move the vacuum rather than the...
Yeah, you don't move the wall.
And literally, what is lovely about this is you can literally just screw it to the wall.
Yeah.
And it comes with the fixings as well.
Oh, good.
So it obviously
and
comes
actually, even here's over-engineering for you, right? Let me show you something. See here, see the screw at the top?
Yes.
What do you notice about the screw at the top?
It is...
Can you see it well enough? I don't know if Richard's got anything left on his lens to get... Let's have a look. Can you notice what's special about the screw hole at the top?
Is it not completely round?
Oh, there we go. It's oval in a vertical orientation.
Yeah.
Can you notice what's special about the bottom screw?
It's oval in a horizontal configuration.
Yes. So in other words, you can put it in, you've got a little bit of wiggle room up and down, and a little bit of wiggle room left and right to get it level.
So if you're a terrible DIY, it doesn't matter.
If you're rubbish with a drill, you can fix it. Got room on your table over there?
I will pop it on the table over here.
What's in the box, ladies and gentlemen? You've got the Henry Quick Turbo handheld unit. You get the tube, and that is a beautiful powder-coated aluminum tube with just that gorgeous red. It is an absolutely stunning red. You get the mini motorized tool. That tool, the motorized head, that is $49.99 if you buy it separately at Tower's website. It is included in this kit at no additional charge. You've got the 2-in-1 comb tool. You have the extension handle. And you've got the 5.2 volt lithium ion battery, so it's powerful, giving you up to 70 minutes runtime on eco mode, or standard mode really, because eco mode is really all you're going to need. Occasionally you might use turbo if you've got a really big load of stuff to pick up. Yes, you do get the wall dock included as well, and yes, you do get the charger included as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I must say, what I must really, kind of ask people to do is think about this.
Ooh.
You don't have to.
Okay.
But if you wish to play along, do you enjoy vacuuming? Some would say yes. Most, I think, would say no. Leslie, for example, who's weird in a wonderful way, on the best of ways, absolutely loves it. But is it generally a chore? Do you love yanking a heavy vacuum all around the house?
No.
And up the stairs and running over the cord and having to unplug it here and plug it in there and then re-plug it elsewhere? Do you hate that when you empty, if it's a cordless that you use and you empty the tank, that you get dust in your face? You know what it's like. You get that, maybe you can remember the last time this happened. You get that slightly dusty taste in your mouth because you swallowed some of it and some of it's gone up your nose. Do you have asthma? My son just went to the A&E department because he had an asthma episode, and some of that was aggravated by dust and pollen in the atmosphere. Well, if you want to eject the dirt from your home without breathing it in, the pod system is perfect for that. Yeah, I thought that basically bagged cleaners had gone the way of the dodo. But in actual fact, what Henry have done is said, you know what, there are practical aspects to the bag. You can throw them away. But they've managed to come up with one that not only is the filter as well as the bag, that it compacts the dirt And it doesn't stay in there for months on end, stinking the place up when you turn the vacuum on again.
Exactly.
And also, it's a small thing, but my canister vac, because it's at floor level, the exhaust is out the back, goes out Henry's bum. So I have to be really careful how I orient the vacuum before I turn it on.
Of course.
Because it blows the dirt everywhere.
Of course it does.
Whereas here, the exhaust is at the top, so it's not going to blow the dirt everywhere. And you've got the scent pods that will make your room smell absolutely divine.
They do.
Got to check out, folks.
I've just got the pad here but to read something to you, because it's award-winning, this. So it's won the Which Best Buy for cordless vacuum cleaners in February 25, so just a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And what they said was, it's brilliant at cleaning carpets and between the floorboards, good at picking up large debris, and it's so hygienic to empty you might never want to go bagless again. Which say we had to make this one a Best Buy. This vacuum still works effectively even as the dust pod is nearly full, which often isn't the case even with the other best cordless models that we've seen. Good Housekeeping Institute awarded an impressive score of 95 out of 100, and they said the pickup was outstanding on carpet, and when tackling pet hair, it proved to be a top performer.
It really just sort of says it all.
Absolutely.
And I went to Which the other day, just to read a review on something before I bought.
Absolutely.
Look, let's talk Henrys, specifically.
Yes.
In this country.
16 million of them. That's a trusted brand.
Quarter of the population.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, absolutely.
1 in 4 or so people have a Henry.
1 in 4 homes.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, very much so.
Yes.
Yeah, very much so.
What else?
So it is commercial grade materials that they use.
Yep.
All produced in Britain. So all of the parts are manufactured in Britain.
Yes.
It's put together in Britain, in Chard in Somerset.
British jobs.
It is British jobs. It is a really
no tariffs.
No, it is.
It's tariff free.
It's as English. It's as British as they come.
As a
to be fair,
bulldog.
as English as a cup of tea.
And we were saying that there are more Henrys made every day than babies
born in the UK. Exactly.
And
they make one
than
every 30 seconds.
Good grief!
I know.
More famous than Ryan Reynolds, Zendaya, and who was the other one?
It was
Zac Efron.
Yes.
Henry. It is the. How did they come up with the iconic brand?
Well, it began in 1969.
Right.
So Chris Duncan, who was the head of Pneumatic, who are the company that make Henry, at the time, was at a trade show. And then in the mid-70s, they went to this trade show, but they weren't getting much business with the floor vacuum cleaner that they had. And so they were chatting on this trade stand and said, how can we get more people to come and look at it? So they chalked a face onto their vacuum cleaner. And put a little bow that looked like a bowler hat.
Oh,
a bow tie and a bowler hat. And suddenly the next day, loads of people came over going, I like your vacuum cleaner. It's like, at which point they went back to the board of directors and went, well, why don't we make it a face? But here's something funny, Rob. The Henry face is not on every single Henry vacuum cleaner around the world.
No, really?
Because there are some countries that think that it's almost laughing at you while you do housework. So they've taken it off. It's almost disrespecting you.
Wow.
So they've taken it off some models in foreign countries.
That's incredible.
But in Britain, we are pleased to say that Henry has the smiley face.
If Churchill were around today, I guarantee he'd probably use it.
I would have thought so. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. We shall defeat them on the carpets.
I've got a little rug here. I don't know if this one will work because I haven't tested it, but what's better than to test it live on television? Why not?
Live from our new studio.
What I want to do is just test turbo mode to see if it lifts up, because I think it will. I think it will lift up there. So here we go. So turbo mode. You can see. Oh, it's actually a bit. It's certainly.
It's pulling, but it's a bit heavy.
Yes, it's a heavy rug, that. But if we move that section over, it actually doesn't stick quite as much. It's one of those. It's one of those ones that is a heavy bit of carpet.
So that your vacuum doesn't pick it up.
Exactly.
But I tell you what, if you were doing your duvet cover or your pillowcase or your neck curtains or something, they'd be halfway up the spout. They'd be like Augustus Gloop. So that's when you need it.
That's a good chocolate reference for Easter as well. Why not? Absolutely.
Diana has a fantastic testimonial. She says she's had her since March. It's fantastic. It's the only cordless stick that picks up her white cat's hair. She's tried several, and this is the best ever. It's replaced her cylinder Henry for everyday use. And she would absolutely recommend it.
Shall I show you on hair then?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got some hair on the carpet. Just I've got some hair down there.
Hair.
Absolutely. So this is one of those things that normally a vacuum cleaner wouldn't work very well with.
No.
So let me show you. You can put the corded, you can put the turbo tool on the end of the stick. If you
right, yes.
So you can do so. I don't have to be down on my knees if you don't want to. But have a look at this. So just in eco mode, look at the power of this. Getting up this hair from a carpet. Look at
And that's real hair, isn't it?
It is real hair from the hairdressers.
Yeah.
Give a
Will
quick
it do the other stuff, like the cornflakes and things like that?
Indeed. Look at that.
Yeah. Now, I've noticed that's got a special feature, that brush.
Well, it has as well. If you take a look, you can also angle the head.
So if you're doing the rises of your stairs,
exactly
or
right,
anything on a funny angle, it follows the angle without losing suction.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got all of that really easily to be able to do. But for pet hair and on the stairs and everywhere else, it looks brilliant.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
one.
yes.
They call these lifestyle images because, well, you can tell why. But so, yeah, side of the sofa. Maybe you drop your wedding ring down the back of the couch. Why did you take it off? I asked. Or it could be coins down the side of the car seat, you know what I mean? Or French fries. Honestly, one of the things that we've touched on a little bit, and Mark just said it, this is made of commercial grade materials. Alison actually loves hers. She says, so quick and handy. I'm very pleased with my new Henry Quick. It's so quick and handy to get out of the cupboard to use. The fact that it has its own pod saves the hassle of messing around with filters. It's light and easy to use. Mark, do you want to do the next one?
Yeah, absolutely. Just a reminder, there are 75 individual components.
Wow,
within this.
Goodness.
Amy says, I absolutely love my new Henry. I chose this brand as the reviews were head and shoulders above other brands, and it did not disappoint. I've even convinced my mum that she needs to replace her old vacuum with one of the... Well, yeah, absolutely. Replace your old vacuum.
Yeah.
Bernadette says, good price, easy to assemble. Smaller head is great for getting into corners and easier to use on stairs. I'm pleased with the pods for cutting down on dust when emptying. Yeah, no dust, no mess, no fuss with this. Kathy says, we bought... Oh, now, this is an interesting one, Rob. Yes. Kathy says, we bought this product to clean our cars since our Dyson had broken down. Oh. Henry is perfect for the job, and we're also very happy with it so far.
Now, I'm not going to diss other products, and that brand you just mentioned, very good brand.
Yes, absolutely.
Some of those big brands, I'll leave you to research and decide or to decipher yourself which ones. The parts are made abroad.
Yes. Yes.
In a certain country that has been in the news recently. And not that that's a bad thing, but they're assembled. They'll often, if they sometimes when a company says made in such and such country, it actually means they were assembled.
This is made
the parts
in Britain.
Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but quality control is important,
yes,
and it's incredibly important to Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask Rich if I can come talk to you. Would you mind, Mark? Just for 1 second.
That's fine.
I'm going to come this way. Ladies and gentlemen, hi. I'm being serious, Rich. Come on, up you come. This is no joking matter. I love Mark in the background as set dressing. That's great. I know what you're thinking. Do I want to spend $259.99 right now? You know that saying, you get what you pay for, and you know that saying that you buy cheap, you pay twice. Over Christmas, I was saying earlier, I spent quite a lot of money. I'd had a little bit left over on my savings, and I've been trying over the years to upgrade my kitchen gadgets, and I'm kind of going through the house and doing a bit of an upgrade. And I spent £1,000, and so I bought an air fryer, an air health grill, and I bought an Instant Pot pressure cooker, and I bought a slow cooker. Also from Instant Pot. They're brilliant, by the way. We'll try and get them here on Shop on TV. And I tell you what, when you're spending £250 to £300 on an appliance, as I did for each of those, you kind of go, it kind of stings a bit, doesn't it? And you kind of go, I hope it's going to be good. And then when you find out it's absolutely brilliant, you kind of go, best money I ever spent. You only worry about the money when you're not sure what the outcome is going to be, true? Right? When you find out that the outcome is amazing, just like this Henry vac, then the money becomes a paltry sum, irrelevant. I paid £230 for it, but my God, it's worth every penny. I can assure you, because the Henry is commercial grade materials, it's made for the trade. You know, I mean, it's made for people at home as well, but what commercial means, it's built to last really extreme punishment. It's built to work extremely well, because if you've got big professional cleaning companies doing office buildings and apartment buildings and churches and hospitals and care homes and schools and train stations and airports and, you know, so on and so forth. And by the way, you walk through Heathrow or Gatwick, you see the Henrys all over the place. Why do they use those? Because they last forever, basically. Not literally, obviously nothing lasts forever, but they last for years and years and years. They do the job better than a domestic appliance. And they don't break down. They keep working. The parts, you know, you don't sort of accidentally knock it against the wall and a bit of plastic flies off, which can happen with domestics. I've had that as well. They are rugged, they're tough, and they last. So when you think $259.99, number one, I'm convinced and confident that when you use this Henry Quick Vac, as soon as you've used it a few times, like all of our reviewers tonight, all our genuine, legitimate, real reviews from real customers who bought theirs, paid for it with their own money, and who love it, it's because as soon as you use it and love it, you'll go, that was the best money I ever spent. That's number one. Number two, if it lasts you 10 years, now as I say, my canister vac, still going strong, I've had it 7 years. 2018 I bought it. But let's say you've had it 10 years. It's £26 a year. You've had it 20 years, it's half of £26, it's £13 a year. You know, these can be vacuums for life. Many people do have their vacuums for life. The pod system and everything else, it doesn't lose suction. It doesn't have the fancy cyclonic this and that and a buzz name and a buzzword and a trademark this and a trademark that and a special secret sauce. It's rugged. It's like a Spitfire. It just blooming works, and it works really well, and it's really tough. It's British tough. And that's why you pay that money, rather than buying 2 or 3 or 4 vacuums at 120, 150 quid. Well, you'll end up spending more than that anyway. Treat yourself. Look, life's short. It's a weird time, isn't it? There's all kinds of stuff going on in the world, and I don't know about you, but maybe you, just like me, have come to the conclusion that, you know what? Maybe now's the time I'll actually sort of treat myself a little bit and improve the quality of my life, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Get yourself and if you're going to spend half your life, or not half, but a lot of your life cleaning, at least enjoy the experience. And if you don't enjoy it, at least make it as quick as you can. Speaking of which, may I recommend that you check out as quickly as possible. If this is in your basket, it's not reserved, it's not held, it's not set aside. Somebody else comes along, a paying customer, you will lose yours. It will just say out of stock, sold out. Get one. Use it, enjoy it. I promise you, you're buying from Shop on TV. We are I like to think of us, or I call us, the official shopping show on ITV and STV. We're a partnership with ITV and STV. So your money's safe. You know you're getting a legitimate product from a legitimate source. We get these directly from the supplier. So check out, pay, and it's on the way. Right, we're going to do some more demonstrations, but very quickly, I'll now read this large amount of text after my diatribe. You know what? I'm not gonna, because Leslie said, let's get back to some demos.
Yeah.
So she wants me to do the bullet points. Clever. See, that's why she's the producer.
Then I'll do some cleaning.
Cleaner emptying, bigger capacity, maximum performance, 70 minutes runtime, easy to use. I love our Leslie, don't you?
She is amazing.
She is amazing.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She maybe go live on TikTok earlier on and do a whole full round of demonstrations on it.
She is lovely, but she makes you work.
Yeah, absolutely.
She does make you work.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Absolutely.
Sometimes she actually wants me to do my job.
Really?
And properly.
That seems unfortunate. I know.
It's not why I signed up for this. Look at that.
Look at this. I mean, you can tell. If you've got a carpet this colour, it's pretty unforgiving of the dark stuff.
Yeah.
So look at that. Doing it really
It's
nicely.
worth it for the smell alone. I love those scent pods. I've
got a vanilla one in here.
I can tell. I love a bit of vanilla.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Look at this. But also the other fragrances
People
are...
say I'm a bit vanilla.
Are you?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm told. I thought I was more passion fruit, but there we are.
I quite like Neapolitan myself.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ooh. When did you meet them? Neil who?
Yeah, indeed, absolutely. Let me go sideways here so you can see. Now, it's just over 3 kilos.
Yep.
Which actually is not very heavy at all. But as you mentioned earlier on, it is balanced so beautifully that, in fact, it's all brilliant. And then let's go over to the black.
Hey, well, let's swap. I'll swap with you.
Alrighty.
Save you trying to reach. Although you can reach because you've got a nice long reach on there.
Exactly right. It's very lightweight because, as you said, it is a turbo tube that is powder-coated aluminium, which is really impressive.
It's like the metallic finish. It'd be an upgrade if it was a car.
Now, listen to that. As you can see, you can go to turbo.
Power of turbo!
It's just really impressive, isn't it? Look at that.
Now, we've had a question from our customer.
Okay.
It sounded like red.
I think it might have been Reg then.
Oh, Reg.
It's more likely to be Reg, isn't it?
Sorry, I just heard red. Oh, it is red.
Fred.
Oh, Fred.
Fred.
Well, it is red, but with an F. That's like... No, Rob. Wrong channel. Fred was...
What was the question, anyway?
How many scent pods do you get?
10. You get 10.
Yeah, how many
you
batteries
get 10
do you
scent
get?
pods, you get 1 battery.
How many pod basket
Pods, you get
bag thingies?
6 of the pod replacements there as well.
Pod basket thingies.
Quite.
Yes.
But they're very easy to get on the Henry website.
Yeah, we said the scent pods, it's 10. Now, that time she wasn't
really not listening to us, was she?
Definitely wasn't. She was too busy reading messages.
It's nice that so many messages are coming in.
Well, I have to say, our
being inundated.
Producer and director does 8. They both do 18 jobs each. Our director's an octopus. So, yes, 6 of the bags.
Yep.
10 of the scent pods, and the flavours are, or not flavours, the scents are vanilla,
passion
fruit,
and rose.
And rose.
Very nice.
Oh, yes, lovely. And you do get the 1 battery, and you also get the rack, what do you call it, the dock, the docking station,
and of course the turbo tool, which is why this isn't just the Henry Quick. This is the Henry Quick Turbo. It's a new configuration. Remember, we launched this configuration right here at Shop on TV.
Yes.
A month and a half ago, 2 months ago, something like that. No longer than that. And it sold out on night 1. In fact, I got to go home at 2 a.m. that night because it sold out that quickly.
Yeah, they bought more in the summer. So
yeah, exactly right. But
so if you want us to go, buy it and check out straight away.
So it comes with the turbo tool, and the fact it comes with the turbo tool is why it's such good value for money. You also get the 2 crevice tools with it as well. I mean,
you've got everything. Over-engineered, it is just superb. And of course, you can use it in the car.
You can use it in the car, yes.
In fact, I believe on a very cold day in the winter, you actually went out to the car, didn't you?
I did go out to the car.
Yes. In fact, let's not retell the story. We luckily captured it using a camera, and this is what happened.
The Henry Quick Turbo is brilliant for the car as well. Just switch it on, and if you've had a bit of a breakfast explosion or you've had a snack in the car, look, you can get rid of it so easily with the turbo tool. But look, then you can simply take that off, pop on the brush, and then go really quickly into the crevices, like so. Get all of your oats up, all of your dirt, and you can have a clean car in almost no time. It's the cleanest my car's been.
I know, it's good. You never brought the vacuum back either. Except tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back. Please, look, seriously, please do check out your baskets. Pay, get yours. Leslie, can you show the website? Is that possible? Well, all right. Kieran, can you show the website?
Oh, they're arguing now.
So, it's a team effort. Kieran's showing it, and Leslie's wiggling her mouse. So, look, you see all of these amazing gardening products that we've got huge savings on. If you want a barbecue, you can get a massive discount on those barbecues.
Have you read Jack's book, The Backyard Barbecue?
Yes, it's brilliant.
Isn't it?
Yes.
There's some really great recipes in there as well.
But I want to show you, if Leslie would be so kind as to go up to the basket. We're going to put a barbecue in there first.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I think you've gone past the barbecues, actually. A little bit further up, and a little bit
Did you just say you were going to buy me a barbecue?
I'm buying you, there we are. I'm going to buy you. Do you want a 3-burner or a 4-burner?
I'll have a 4-burner if you're buying it.
We're putting both in. We'll have them both. We're going to have a 7-burner.
Nice.
Actually, they've got a side burner as well, so technically they're a 4 and a 5.
That is impressive.
Now, if you go, now you're going to get all those amazing savings on it. If you go to your basket,
Yes.
it says it in the corner, right? Basket.
Yep.
So 3-burner goes down to £381.42 from £4.99. And the 3-burner, again, technically it's a 4-burner. Sorry, the 4-burner, it's technically a 5-burner, from £5.49 down to £4.13. Now, you see where it says check... Well, you don't have to do anything, by the way. It's automatic, that discount. You see where it says check out securely?
Yes.
Literally, click that.
Yes.
Okay, and then it's going to either ask you can check out as a guest. You don't have to set up an account. You see,
okay.
Don't have an account. If you do want to set up an account, it's free to do so. You just need your name, address, telephone number, and obviously your email. And there's the you do have to put your details in so we know where to send it, obviously.
Yes, basically, exactly.
And it's, it's all kept private and all that kind of stuff. It's never shared or sold with another company. And you'll get your tracking information and all that sort of thing.
Yep.
And there's an address book in your account. You can set up as many addresses as you like. So you put the name of the person where you're sending it to, their address, and their phone number, and you can have it shipped directly to anywhere.
So you're buying me the barbecue and then sending it to my house.
To your house.
Lovely.
I did that at Christmas. I sent stuff all over the country. But you've
I don't
got
think
to
I
pay.
received that.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll check my order. All major credit and debit cards, and of course you can use PayPal as a payment, or if you want to spread the cost over 3 months, then when you go to PayPal to complete the checkout, you just select Pay Later, and it will take you through a simple, few-step process. Sorry, I'm not in America anymore. And once you're approved, that's it. The order will be on its way. And it's literally interest-free, $32.31 a month for the Tower Aquajet Pro. We've got some questions. Should we do some questions?
Yeah, happy to do some questions.
Leslie's got so many questions. She doesn't know what to do with them. So Robin Chairs, hello Robin Chairs.
Hello Robin Chairs.
Would like to know, would it clean up pet mess? They have an incontinent dog.
Yes.
Absolutely. In fact, I can't think of a better reason to buy this than that.
There, if you take a look, an incontinent doggy might have done both of these, if you think about it. And so let me just show you, it is very, very easy to clean up. So have a look. So you can suck up any excess to start with, but then you can spray on the spray. And there, look at this. Look at this.
And if you go for the Tower cleaning solution, it kills 99.9% of bacteria, so it's going to get rid of the nasty nifs. Great for pet odours. And
not only that, also it says on it, it will take away the odours of vomit and urine as well. So it actually says that on the bottle. But also, you might have a dog with a gland problem. Yes. And they might be, because they like to scratch the gland when it gets swollen. Have you ever seen a dog rubbing its bum along your carpet? I mean, I know it's not very pleasant to think about, but... This is what you tuned in for, isn't it?
Have you got is your dog's bum gland, does it need expressing? Well, it might leave a little stain. So, yeah. So Ryan says, get cleaning then.
All right, blimey. OK.
But he also asks, how big of a spot is too big for the cleaner? Oh, you've come to the right place.
Well, do you know what?
If you're going to go big, or go big or go home. So Leslie cleaned an 8-foot rug with hers. It's not made for that. It does take a while if you do that. Come on, Mark. Let's do a massive stupid spill. Show just how good this is.
All right, okay.
And how do you replace the water? Oh, simple.
Oh, well, that's easy. That's easy to do.
You just pull the canisters out. The dirty water goes down the toilet or down the sink, and the clean water, literally, it pulls off. So there we have some cola.
Yes.
Now bear in mind, you can suck up liquids without using the clean. No, Mark.
Yes.
Over the top, please. So we want a little bit of everything. Some milky milk. Lovely.
All right.
Yes.
Little bit of
juice.
Juice.
Did you do wine?
I haven't done wine yet. No.
Yeah, a little bit of
Wine.
Malbec.
Haley always complains about the smell of the red wine that I bring in, but
really?
it's not. That's quite a stain. That is quite a stain.
Oh dear.
Right there. That's pretty good.
You literally have nothing else to put on the carpet.
No, I mean,
give me a second.
Oh no, please don't. Please don't.
It's lovely. It's a Jackson
That
Pollock,
is
isn't it?
this is the clean water tank on the side here, the clean water tank
How'd you
there.
take it out?
And basically, you literally just lift it out like so. And then twist and take the lid off. You can refill it with cold water up to the...
max on the side.
It says maximum fill line up to the side there.
It doesn't. It says max.
Max.
But it stands for...
But that's what it stands for, Rob.
Sorry, I'm in a silly mood. And then the dirty water tank comes off the same way and you twist it up.
Exactly right.
And the clean and the dirty water never meet.
No, and that's what's so good about it.
borrow?
Indeed.
Now, you've got a spray trigger here.
Yes, you do.
But here, you see, you have your little spray nozzle. Would you mind switching the machine on for moi? Thank you, sir.
There.
So when you press it, I don't know if you can see this. What? See?
Thanks for that.
Right.
Don't spread at me.
I'm just kidding. So you have control over the liquid. Just doesn't just come out on its own.
No.
So you can just press and scrape to suck up the excess.
You can.
But then you can also shall I pre-treat?
Yes, please do.
Yeah. So if you want to, you see, you can pre-treat an area first.
Yep.
Now that's a particularly bad stain.
Yep.
So you might want to leave that for a couple of minutes. Yep. And if it's the antibacterial Tower solution, then it recommends 2 minutes for the antibacterial properties to work, right?
Exactly.
And if it's a really ground-in stain, leave it for a couple of minutes anyway. And then, I suppose I could have done the whole thing actually.
I mean, you
Shall I? Don't mind.
if you want.
What places? So you see, what I do first, folks, is very simple. I want to remove the excess.
Why have you got American?
I don't know. So you start by removing. Look at that. Oh, that does smell bad, that wine. I must say. So now look at the colour.
Yeah.
You can see it's the dryness. So I would pick up the excess liquid first, like so. I've never done
milk,
this before.
wasn't it? Yeah,
that was
look
the
at
milk, and there's the orange. Look, you can see what's going in it.
Yeah.
The orange juice and everything. Oopsie. Now I've got to say, I haven't cleaned it yet.
No, it's a
I've
first
just
pass,
dried it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's virtually dry. That's just damp. But now, because you've got the brush on the end. Whoopsie. I think we need to screw the
board down a bit, yeah. Now look at, you've done, that is the majority of that stain gone. Look at that. Suck any of the excess moisture away, which is good. Look at that. Oh,
and
did you
as if by magic.
Did you hear the change of tone?
I did.
Now the change of tone, Rob, is all because the dirty water tank is now full.
And that's how you know. I think you'll agree, and I've never done that before. That's pretty good, isn't it?
That is.
Did we see the result? Apparently, yes, we did.
There, look at that.
I mean, how long was
impressive.
that? Now, that was about a square foot I did.
Yep.
So you can work out how long it'll take you to do a larger size by multiplying in factors of square feet.
And to be fair, you're not going to have spilt wine right the way across your carpet,
well, you've not been to my party.
I don't think I've had an invitation.
Oh, I don't think I've had a party.
Oh, OK, fair. This is the dirty water tank.
Yeah, stick that down the toilet.
And you simply stick it down the toilet.
Yes.
And it's as easy as that. What I'm going to do is, because I don't have a bucket here and the toilet's just next door, I'm going to hand the one I've got here in the studio out to David. Could you go and empty that for me, do you think?
Yes.
Young man, thank you very much.
Manager Dave leaping into action here.
Thank you so much. If you could just tip that away and bring it back, that would be delightful. Because we can't do anything with it while it hasn't got its dirty water tank on, to be fair. Which is really...
Yes. Now, by the way, we do have a 30-day refund policy. Check the website for the terms and conditions on that for Lorraine. Nice. And...
yeah, any other questions while we're waiting? It's like
no.
No? Fair.
Now, have you noticed we've got a big pole?
You have got a big pole.
In fact, it's two poles, really, that join into one, isn't it?
Exactly right. And it does join in, so you can actually put...
Cammy.
Tammy or...
Cammy.
Oh, Cammy.
She says, morning, lads.
Morning.
She doesn't talk like that. Could you imagine if Cammy talked, oh, good morning, lads.
Morning, lads.
I recently bought an Aquajet Pro. I haven't looked back.
She's morphed into Tommy Cooper.
I haven't looked back. I've only looked forward. Already used it several times, including a pretty severe tikka masala incident.
Oh,
well, we've all had those.
And that stains as well, absolutely.
Yes, I once had a really bad accident with a biryani.
I can imagine. I can imagine, absolutely. It's an extra long pole.
What do you do with the when you have Indian takeaway? What do you do with the containers afterwards?
Oh.
You just pop them in the bin.
Oh, that's terrible. Terrible gag.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's real. Thank you. I couldn't wait to get one of these. I really couldn't.
Yeah.
Because also, you know what? If you've got fabric upholstery, armchairs, sofas, things like that, you just, they get dirty, they get grubby. And what's the alternative? You have to pay a couple £100 to get a person. Do you know, oh, can I tell you a story? This will
Change my life. Oh, okay.
So when I lived in actually I lived in Kew Gardens.
Did you now?
Many moons ago, and I was working for the first shopping channel, the original one, and it's been all downhill since then, really, until Shop on TV came along.
Well, of course.
But anyway, so I was earning good money in those days, probably more money than a 20-something should have been allowed to earn. So I had this lovely flat in Kew, which I miss dearly, and I bought some very lovely furniture. And I had a cream and green striped sofa.
Okay.
And it got grubby, as sofas do. So I
Especially
called
if you're in
in
your 20s.
Exactly, yes. It was put through its paces, shall we say. So I called in a professional from the Yellow Pages back in those days.
Yes, indeed.
And it was a book that had people's contact numbers in. And
Good old Yellow
Oh,
Pages.
yes, let your fingers do the walking, was their slogan. And so this professional came along, and in he had a lovely ad. Guess what he walked in with?
Copy of Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley.
No,
Okay.
funnily enough, a bucket.
Oh.
And in the bucket was a brush.
Is that how he did it?
And that's how he did it. And he soaked my couch.
I bet.
And he charged me £200. And I assume he was probably washing up liquid, I don't know. He soaked, didn't get all the stains out, didn't really do a good job, soaked the couch, left, cost me £200, and it took about 4 days to dry.
To dry. Yeah, at which point you get that horrible smell around the house as well, don't you? Yeah. If it takes too long to dry, you get that musty kind of odour of the damp coming through.
Hey, do you know what the professionals these days come in the house with?
I don't know. One of these. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, probably. I mean, maybe a larger industrial version of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a domestic version of a large, professional or commercial upholstery cleaner.
I have to apologise to my friend Kelsey, because after the show on last week where we did this machine, no, it was last Monday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Monday into Tuesday.
Yes.
She asked me if she could borrow mine. And I said, yeah, sure. No. I said, I'll bring it over on Saturday, and that's fine, you can have it for the weekend.
Yeah.
And then lovely Tina here at Shop on TV called me and went, oh, no, we're putting it on Saturday night. So I had to tell Kelsey...
we only have one.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Now, if you've got a toddler training for the toilet...
Absolutely.
Their aim will not be very good. Some say...
It's not just toddlers.
I was going to say it's not just toddlers. I mean, it's a complicated instrument.
Can I just say, for those of a nervous disposition, that was orange juice.
It was orange juice, yes.
Honest.
I know it was. Yeah, so look, and going around the toilet is the worst place, isn't it?
Yes.
It really is. We've got the best will in the world. And you know how you...
Especially if some people have got carpet around the toilet.
Oh, God.
Can you believe it?
Listen, you've got hard floors.
Yep.
And you think around the toilet's clean. You know when you know it's not?
Go on.
Because after a couple of days later, when the water evaporates out of the pee residue, it goes yellow.
Oh.
And you suddenly go... But then imagine if someone had carpet, you wouldn't see that.
Oh, you wouldn't, would you?
It would just build up and
That's
up
grim.
and up and up.
Grim. Very grim.
That is grim, like the fairy tales.
Exactly right. Let's do a spillage.
All right.
Here, shall we? A spillage.
Serious, I love it.
No. I just want to do another demonstration.
I'm not criticising. No, Mark is he's the silliest of them all. I'm always against popular opinion when I like to have a bit of fun.
I do. I do. Absolutely. Have a look.
I'm not saying you're a killjoy.
Have a look at this. I'm
saying my director is a killjoy.
Suck the spillage up. As easy as that. But now the surface is sticky, so I'm going to spray some of the liquid on the surface.
Oh, it sprays the liquid as well?
Yes, it sprays the liquid as well.
Woo!
Now you can clean up and it's not going to be sticky anymore. And so that is good.
Mark,
Yes, Rob.
that is a ridiculous length of tube to do a. But look, it goes in half, doesn't it?
It does go in half, and also you don't have to do it at all if you don't want.
That was just no. That was just me pointing out that you can. So it's great. You can adjust it.
You're right.
Something down there's not working. I don't know. It's not
working now.
Well, it's not working exactly. We didn't need that partition, did we?
Apparently not.
It is something you can customise to make it as comfortable for you to use as possible.
Don't drink it off the surface.
I won't. Do you know what? I've got an idea. Could you do a strip and then we could kind of go through the middle?
Yeah. Oh, it's.
Oh, well, you can use other
yeah.
stuff. That doesn't really matter.
White on white's not going to work, is it? Is it?
I've been told no.
Apparently not.
Pew says no. Lovely. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, pretty. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like CSI Miami.
Yes.
It's like. Unless.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
There's been a murder, Lewis. Oh,
we
you've
go.
made a lovely Neapolitan there, haven't you?
I have. Like a Neapolitan. So now, I'm going to switch the
I've
machine
been told
on.
you've got to check out, folks. We're running out of stock. If people haven't checked out, you've got to check out now. Oh, look at this.
It's easy, clean up. Now that could be a spillage on the floor, of course, and let me just refresh the counter, because if we leave it sticky, they're never going to hear the last of it.
And if you use the Tower anti-bac solution, then it's killing the germs as well.
Exactly right.
What if you spill chicken juice? Now, I get a bit...
Good point.
With
Very good
juice.
point.
Have you ever spilt chicken blood and juice or meat blood and juice on the...
Horrible.
On the surface? What do? You get like kitchen towels or a cloth or something,
Yep.
and then it's on your hands, and then I get really paranoid about transfer of germs. Do it with this. Now, we had a question about how durable is the squeegee. Are they think they're going to use it a lot? Are they easy to replace?
To be honest, I haven't raised that question with Tower, but I'll go back to them and do it. I think you can from the Tower website.
I can tell you for a fact there are screws on the bottom. You can remove the squeegee, and so they will have spare parts that you can replace them, and they won't cost a lot of money. We'll find that out for next time.
But it also comes with a 2-year guarantee as well.
Do you have to register that, or is that
you do? You register it, and it's...
okay, so within 30 days, or 28 days, I think it is.
Do you remember we showed you the self-cleaning
nozzle?
tool?
Yeah.
You can also use it on the end of the pole.
Oh, no.
So it'll clean the whole pole as well as the
whole
tube.
pole.
So, that.
Now, that's up at the North Pole.
It's like... And then you simply push the liquid in to the end of the pole, like so.
Oh, look at that.
See? And then it goes down the pole, it cleans the tube, right the way into the clean water tank, into the dirty water tank, rather. And that way, you always put it away clean, because you don't want... If you've taken up dog wee or whatever it happens to be,
you don't want that sitting in
you don't want that sitting in your pipe, because next time you take the machine out, it'll go, whoa.
Well, let's face it, if a dog didn't want it sitting in its pipe, you don't want it sitting in yours.
That is very true.
By the way, I'm just going to ask our director if we may take a little break when we finish doing this. And wait a minute, never mind. Don't go changing, because we've got I forgot about the pans. They are amazing. Please check out. I swear, this is really good. Now, I always like to remind people, because when I get excited, and I do get excited, don't I?
Like a little puppy.
It makes, you see, they say that people love to learn but don't like to be taught.
Yes.
Right? People love to buy, but they don't love to be sold. So
that is true.
I'm not here. I'm not here. And some people like to talk. And apparently not... Sorry, what did you say, Kieran?
The director just said in all our ears, it's like, Rob likes to talk, but he doesn't like to listen.
When did he say that?
He did say that.
Oh.
Did he switch you off for that one? No, we all heard it.
I wasn't listening. So, where was I? I was about to say something very important.
Of course, yes. Sorry, come on.
I don't know, something to do with something. Buy it now, check out, something like that. Oh, that's right, yeah. When I get excited, I think people think that I'm just trying to sell them and make them buy it at all costs, because I probably get commission and I can make lots of money. Don't get a single cent or penny or whatever, a nickel of commission. I do it. I do get paid. I get paid to come here, but it's a fixed rate, and that's just to present the information. So if 1 million people bought these, I always say, I don't say this to impress you, but to impress upon you. In my career in transactional television, and I've been on the air 7, 9, 10, 11...
A long time.
13 years in total over the last 30, doing this kind of thing. Okay. And I stopped counting my consolidated worldwide sales at £1 billion with a B, a billion. Amazing. So if I got even 1% or 0.1% of $1 billion plus, I'd be sitting in the Costa del Sol drinking Mai Tais, wouldn't you? Certainly. And Mark's the same. Now, Mark does get paid...
but I don't get a commission.
He gets paid by the supplier, but not a commission. Yep. These are our genuine opinions. If this was rubbish, I guarantee you, I'd do one of two things. I'd say nothing or very little, or B, I would say it's rubbish.
And the bottom line of this, actually, Rob, is if it was rubbish, we wouldn't have it on the air with us. We wouldn't supply it.
And also, I am... we've moved back to the Henry. I'm not, again, saying this to boast, but within the company Shop on TV, aside from being a presenter, I'm the head of television. And so I'm in charge of operations, basically. I'm the operations director. I would not allow a rubbish product on the airwaves because our reputation is worth too much. So the Henry Quick Turbo, ladies and gentlemen, this has flown tonight. It is the real, the genuine, the actual pneumatic Henry. This is their latest, greatest model with the Henry Quick Turbo Boost cordless stick vacuum. This includes scent pods and the turbo brush, which is normally $49.99 on its own, just to buy separately. It's included. This configuration, the red vacuum with that, it all included, all that stuff, $59.99, and it normally is $329.99. It's commercial grade quality, it's over-engineered. It is, I think, the best quality you could possibly buy in a vacuum. I don't think there is anything that's made of better materials. And I can tell you for a fact there are vacuums out there, much more expensive, big brand names where you're paying for the name, the advertising and, you know, the sort of celebrity endorsement. And they are not made as well as this one, some of them. And confetti, you can use at a wedding. Tom was asking about confetti in a theatre. Actually, it might very well, Tom, maybe he does work for Britain's Got Talent.
Maybe he doesn't.
He's
looking
the one
for
that
anyone.
cleans up after the golden buzzer. I believe they use Henry's. I believe I saw Henry's. Stu also said, oh, look at this. Now, I hope our CEO's watching this. You guys deserve a raise. Really enjoying watching you both. And thanks for the tip on the vacuum from another theatre stage cleaner. I have spent many, many years treading the boards and, yeah.
Ever with a broom?
Oh, yeah, with the broom.
The broom.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, get your Henry. Check out. If everyone checked out right this second, half of the stock we've got, and it was a big stock.
Wow, yeah, it was.
So if you're still watching, please check out now. I don't think it's going to sell out in the next 4 or 5 hours. I don't know if it will sell out, but we'll probably have some stock left over for our next airing. But the sooner you get it checked out, the sooner you get it home, the sooner you can start enjoying it and using it. Get rid of the. If you've got a rubbish vacuum, throw it away. Get a decent one. This will last you potentially for years. Now we're going to go to. Well, actually, I used to say we're going to go to our Warrington studio, but we now broadcast. We've moved to our Warrington, or I like to call it Manchester adjacent. No, I love Warrington, but basically, some people know where it is. Not everyone knows where Warrington is. I've discovered. But this is our new studio facility. It's state of the art and all that. So to us, it's very new and very impressive. Exactly but it actually, to you, it probably just it looks like a good normal TV studio. Yes, we recorded earlier in the studio a set of pans with celebrity chef Paul Brodell. These are from Tower as well. They are the Serrashore, 5 times better non-stick and higher quality non-stick than in most other pans. Certainly that's from our experience. They are fabulous. They try and stick anything to this or to these, and I think you'll have a tough time. They're stackable, removable handles. They are just great in every which way. So have a little look, and we'll be back live in about, 13 minutes or so.
Just fantastic. When you think omelette, scrambled egg, anything, you can see how it just comes away there. Yeah. Doesn't stick whatsoever. While that's going, I'm just going to do a quick vegetable stir fry in here. Oh, I'll do our salmon first, actually.
Oh, a salmon dinner.
A salmon dinner. Yeah. There you go. Let's pop that in there. That's a lovely salmon. Don't forget you can do things like your pasta bakes and everything like that in it as well. So it just goes on and on. You're only limited by your imagination. Now look at that wonderful, you can Just starting to go now. Turn it off a bit. Again, cooking on induction at the moment, but they're suitable for gas, electric, halogen, and ceramic. Can I just talk about this fantastic handles as well in a minute?
Yeah.
You've got a 10-year guarantee on the handle. They've got the 2-stage safety system too.
Yep.
So you've got the first one that clicks in, that secures it, and then you've got the double protection of the second one where it goes down. So first, second. So they really are so good.
Spanish omelette, amazing.
Look at how wonderful.
On the hob, in the oven, on the table, in the fridge.
See how beautiful that is. We just needed to get the heat up there. Nothing sticking whatsoever. It really is amazing. Your scrubbing days are over.
By now, yeah.
Let's pop that off there, and I'll just grab a little plate for this one, like so. Thank you. And I'll just shove that on there.
I'll shovel this over a bit for you.
It is just win-win. So wonderful.
A little wee portion.
Meals in minutes.
Well, that could be going in a bun.
What I love about it, that could be going in a bun. Breakfast brunch bun. Again, just perfection, isn't it? How good is that?
Yes.
And we have actually got in there.
Yeah, in here.
We have got so much food, but can I just say, can we go through all what we've cooked?
Yeah, let's have a look.
We've done pineapple upside down cake, steaks, chorizo.
One sec.
We've just done so much, haven't we?
Here's a little medley.
We've done
with my mouth full.
Pineapple upside down. We did our sweet potato mash with our steak and pepper sauce. We did our chorizo and prawns in a sweet chili sauce like garlic pipi. We've done our roast chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Coming up, here it is.
Again, in the roasting dish, you can actually see how they just do it to perfection. Nothing sticks.
Ciabatta, stuffed ciabatta. With cheese and onion, onion, what's it?
Tartare.
We have the steak nachos. Behind it, we've got the rice bowl. Cheesy nachos. And that Spanish omelette is to die for, it really is.
So in here, we've got our wonderful crumble.
Oh, the crumble, I forgot about the crumble.
Look, can you see that?
Oh, look
at that. Look, that is so, so good. So I'm just going to leave that a little bit. I only had it on 160, so I'll
so you're going to turn it up a bit to brown
it. And then you know it's cooked all the way through.
Here are some reviews once again, and they are absolutely stellar. This is all one-letter people. Jay, I'm really pleased with this set of pans. They're equally easy to use on the hob as in the oven, and the detachable handles save using oven gloves. Just clip on a handle without having to touch the hot pan. They need little or no oil for frying. Stack to save a ton of space, and they are beautifully made. J from Tower. And then L, they're all, yes, apparently that's how they do it. Can I just say to my floor manager, that bread I've bagsied, all right? Oh, wow, this is a long one. We've had to make some space, you see. I've researched a good set of saucepans before buying. And these came up. The reviews were good, so I took the plunge. I'm so pleased. They store so neat, freeing up space in my small kitchen. They cook quickly and evenly on my ceramic hob. You can cook with or without oil, and literally are a breeze to wash up with burnt food just sliding off. I've not put them in the dishwasher, as it takes such little time to wash and dry them. The handles clip on and off easily too. So overall, I would highly recommend this set. That's a brilliant one. There's everything you get, all 13 pieces. 18, 20 centimetre saucepan, 24, 28 centimetre frying pan, 28 centimetre saute pan, 28 centimetre wok. You get the lids for the saucepans. You get a 28 centimetre lid for all of the 28 centimetre pans. You also get the 2 silicone lids that you can put over the saucepans to put them in the fridge. You get the 2 detachable handles as well. 10-year guarantee on the handles, 5-year guarantee on the pans that you need to register at Tower's website so they know when the time has begun. And PFAS and PFOA free. All hobs, as I said, dishwasher safe if you even need the dishwasher, and they are just superior non-stick, 5 times stronger than regular non-stick, and with a 5-year guarantee. Even if it's the last pan set you buy for the next 5 years, don't matter, because these are covered. You're covered, ladies and gentlemen. All of that for £99.99. It works out at £7.69 per pan. And if you want to, you can spread. £7.69 per piece, per item. Which is madness. I mean, you can pay for the pans of this quality. You can pay 30, 40, 50 quid just for one pan, and then some if you go into the real professional level cookware. They are great. They are so. What I love about them is they're great for everybody, because it's so superior, the non-stick. You can bash them, you can knock them, you can really punish them and put them through their paces, as I keep saying. And so they are great for a first pan set. Someone who's getting their first home. Maybe someone's about to flee the nest and get their first place, like my son is, and he's going to need a pan set for when he goes off to you know, share a house with his chums. Maybe a wedding gift, someone in a bedsit, caravan, motorhome, boat, even camping or glamping. They will even work on your gas stoves for all of that. £99.99. Buy now. Paul, over to you.
This omelette is just so good. I'm so pleased. Good.
Yeah.
We're cooking off a storm here. So we've got our wonderful pork roast dinner in the oven. We've got our, just, you know, imagine you are cooking for one, could easily could be for two. We've just done our really healthy salmon here that you saw with no oil whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting that cook out. And then beside it, I'm just doing our quick stir fry. So could you imagine, you know, when people do like these low carb things and stuff like that? So easy with these pans.
That's what I do when I try to do it.
Absolutely brilliant. In here I've got our steak, because steak is just wonderful. And then in this one I've got our cauliflower cheese that I've actually put back on the hob, and I'm going to let it boil just to show you how it just doesn't stick whatsoever. So they are really that forgiving. Now in here I've steamed our pasta, like so. You can see I've steamed that just to soften it. And then what I can do is I can add our sauce, like so, put some cheese on the top, and then bake it out in the oven.
Right.
So it's just brilliant. So again...
So you can go really, you know, sort of fancy, or you can just do the basics. But again, everything here that Paul's done, you can easily replicate at home.
You certainly can.
Maybe, Paul, we could also do another basic and just cook an omelette. Not an omelette, a pancake.
Yeah, we can.
A regular pancake, you know.
Very, very simple. So just to show you there, completely amazing non-stick. Letting that really boil on now.
This is
just
my
try and get it to
cauliflower cheese. But it's also keto friendly. So cauliflower cheese and steak is what I live on when I go into my health kicks, and you know, I lost 9 stone last time. I mean, I found it all again. Because I stopped eating.
I never like to lose anything.
Stopped eating the cauliflower and the steak.
Can I just show you that steak? Look at that. Look. Are you ready? You know, it just
wobbling around.
Wobbling around. So I'm just going to turn that over now. Wonderful.
Lovely.
You know, that's how good they are. So I'm just going to pour out our cauliflower cheese in a second. We've got our crumble in the oven.
Let's get ready to crumble.
I'm going to just turn this into our teriyaki blackened salmon.
Right.
There you go.
Ooh.
So good.
Oh my God, I've only got 6 minutes left.
Oh my goodness. You know what?
Where does the time go?
Just never have enough time to cook everything in there. Now I am going to add some butter to that, but that's purely for the onions and the sauce. And then I'm going to serve
Butter's always good for flavour, isn't it?
Now.
So do as you please, with or without oil. They can be good, they can be naughty.
Exactly.
Your dishes.
But at least with these pans you get the choice, you know? That's what's so good. So we've got our teriyaki salmon, we're ready to serve.
Stir fries are so quick, aren't they? I tell you what,
they are.
Even if you, worst thing I ever did was I've got a, what do you call it, the kind of hob that glows. Just a
halogen.
Halogen, I guess. Rubbish. Takes forever to heat the food up.
Oh, this is so great.
I've got to go and get one of those portable induction hobs, because induction
are you
is
ready
just
for
brilliant.
this?
Yeah, of course.
So we'll just pop some of our veggies on there.
Yeah.
This is the type of thing. Look at that.
Wowee! Restaurant quality.
Can I show you the clean-up afterwards, because it is just a dream.
Oh. And the customary piece of unnecessary lemon.
There you go.
That everyone immediately throws
that
away.
Vitamin C. Now we're just
£99.99 for all these pans, folks, if you just tuned in. Look, clean, A little rinse of water and ready to go again.
And now, can I show you? I'm really putting our cauliflower cheese.
Yeah, let me move some of this over.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, I could just sit down with a knife and fork and go through all of this. So I mean, I'll be 28 million stone, but...
Right, so we've cooked this out in the oven.
Yeah.
I've then let it, the extreme, try and burn it on the hob.
Yeah, yeah.
If I just move it around there, can you see how nothing's sticking?
It just doesn't
whatsoever. Trying to get it to stick.
If you can find something to... Actually, we should try the toffees, see if we can get...
Oh, yes. We'll try that in a second.
Yeah. We got any?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if we've got time for that, because I know there are lots of other foods. But we've done it in the past with the Tower cookware, and it's just phenomenal. Right, out comes the fork.
Look at that, look. Let me just go over to our sink and we'll give it a quick wipe.
Oh, the cauliflower is perfectly tender. Oh, yeah. What do you want to do next, Paul? Oh, can you show me just a plain pancake at some point?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You do you, I'm just putting in requests. So.
There you go. Let's get a pancake on. We've got to take out our wonderful, that'll be ready now, I reckon, because it was bubbling anyway, our crumble. We've got our steak to do in a minute. Let's get ready, let's get ready.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
There you go. Oh, look at that. Crumble for everyone. Oh, how good is that? Let me pop that one there. It's fantastic. Do you see how it's not just a frying pan, an oven dish, a cake dinner, pie dish. We did the bread in it earlier. It's just so versatile.
Quite an array of food. We've actually taken some away because we had no... Yeah,
we have. We've got in here our pasta bake cooking and our roast pork with all the trimmings round it.
Pork needs a little bit longer, doesn't it? We might not have time to finish.
It is incredible, isn't it, really? Right. Then I'm just going to make this into our wonderful peppercorn sauce.
Lovely. Everything's better with cream.
Loads of salt and pepper in there.
Here again, look at some of the dishes that we've done. All simple, quick and easy. Bish, bash, bosh, and no added oil for any of it. I think with a steak, there was a bit of butter for flavour. You can do all this at home with not a whole set of bakeware, and then roasting tins, and then cookware. Just with this one set of pans.
Exactly.
It does it all.
That's what, especially at these sizes.
Yeah.
You know, they really
They're just the right sizes, aren't they, actually? Yeah.
They are so good when you look at the sizes. And I must talk about the quality of the handles as well with that 10-year guarantee.
Yeah.
You've got a double safety system. You've got the 3 grooves here as well, so they really grip it well. And I cannot stress enough, you know, if ever you've used like a wet tea towel to take something out of the oven, you know, it's horrendous, isn't it? Now, there wasn't a drop of oil in there.
No, that's
and you can see,
oils.
Look at that, look. It just
flippity-floo
not sticking whatsoever. Just slides round. They are so, so good. We've got our steak now. Our steak is ready.
Personally, I think that's a load of old crap.
Right, let's pop in. We're making our sauce here. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of sweet chilli, that just to liven it up a bit there. How good is that?
What was that one you did where you put some Branston pickle? Was that a cheese sauce as well?
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. And I add that to my burgers too.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Right, are you ready for your...
Yes, here it comes. Sauce? This is the final presentation, folks. We are out of time.
So easy when you've got pans as good as this.
Well, you've made my lunch. What's everyone else eating? We'll see you next time on Shop on TV. Ta-ra. Actually, we'll see you now on Shop on TV.
That looked good.
Hoorah. It was good. Honestly, those pans, they are, they are really good. Carol, good morning.
Hi, Carol.
Thank you for watching. Carol's had a good night. She's enjoyed our silliness and our shenanigans.
She's also said hello to my dog, Margot, who's waiting for me at my sister's house in Manchester.
Oh, nice. That's right. Carol's been in a bit of pain, apparently.
Oh,
we've alleviated it.
Oh, well, that's...
We are the best pain relief.
Yeah.
Well, you can call me Salper and Dean.
Nice, I like it.
Other painkillers are available.
Or I could be Ibio and you could be Profen.
Or Neuro and Fen. Oh, Leslie's like, let's get some vacuuming done.
To be fair, that is why we're here.
That is truly why we're here, so all right then.
Exactly.
Leslie, this is for you. This goes out to everyone in the Warrington area called Leslie.
Now,
We've cleared the red carpet just for you, Leslie, for your exit.
I have to make sure we've got all of this dirt up so that we're not held back. Because you know what they're like sometimes. If you don't clear it all up, they hold you back and they don't let you go home.
Yeah, you have to stay.
I know. We don't want it.
Stay. You make the mess, you clean it up.
Oh, well, I guess that's fair.
Rules.
I guess that's fair. I'm very extravagant and I have a cleaner at home.
Yeah.
My cleaner is called Mandy. She's a lovely lady.
Oh, yeah.
And I was telling her how good. Well, this Henry Vac was sitting in my lounge because I'd just been testing it.
Yeah.
And she went, "Oh, so am I in trouble then?" And I said, "Oh no, I'm very happy to leave it here for you to use."
Yeah.
And then she did. She used it.
Yeah.
And she thought it was because she's got another very, very high big brand one.
Yes.
And she used
We think
this.
these are better.
She absolutely said this was better, and the next time she upgrades, she's
getting one of these.
Getting one of these.
Mandy, if you're watching, now's the time to do it at this price of $259.99.
She did not believe that it would have the same power or better than a corded vacuum cleaner, and it absolutely does. And not only that, it's easier to carry around.
Yeah.
It's easier to take from place to place.
Probably uses a bit less power as well, I would have thought.
I think it probably does in terms of.
Yeah, if you're like, I'm not buying it because it hasn't got corded vacuums are more powerful.
10 years ago, you were right.
And in many cases, this is absolutely. I mean, Henry wouldn't put this out as a product because they'll know that people commercially will use it. Commercial cleaning companies will use it if it didn't have the chutzpah.
Exactly.
So you can just stop that right now. Stop thinking that because you're wasting your brain space.
It's very simple to go from floor cleaner to handheld vacuum cleaner.
Yes.
Very, very simple. Let me just pop that up against the side there and show you that with the Pet Turbo tool, it literally just clicks into position. It's as easy as that. And that...
Clunk click every trip.
Maybe we won't go there.
No.
We were just talking about trains, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, true.
So, let me show you. It's equally good at getting up hair on the carpet. I've popped a bit of hair down there, like so.
Oh, somebody's looking after their poorly doggy. Zoe is.
Oh, Zoe.
We're keeping her entertained. Thank you, Zoe. I'm glad that we could be of service to you.
Can you see it grabbing all of that hair off the carpet?
18 people in tonight's nation of viewers.
And look at that. So if you're doing a pet bed, for instance,
yes,
you could do a pet bed and you could get all of the hair up. Now, I've put tea leaves down on the rest of it.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change it back to its long floor tool configuration.
You never have to bend, you never have to stoop. I know we've had emails from people who are wheelchair bound or have mobility issues.
This is good.
And they'll either put a stool in the centre of the room and they can go around.
Absolutely, very much so.
Easily. So beautifully balanced, it'll be a joy to do it with this.
It is right. Now you can tell I'm not on turbo mode because this is turbo mode.
Woo!
You can tell the difference.
Engage.
So you've got up to 70 minutes runtime with this, which is really impressive. Considering you've got all of that power going on there, it will make light work of your carpets, but you can also do any different floor types. You can do engineered wood. You can go for lino. Yep. You can go for tiles. If we do a quick do-si-do, Rob,
also,
I'll go over to the tiles.
Brushes and what's special about the brushes. Did we ever show people that?
We have not shown people that, but we absolutely can show people that, very much so. And look at this.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. Now, this has got some of that pet bedding down, so I'm going to go to turbo just to make... Look at this. It makes light work of it. There we go.
The power of Henry.
It really is very impressive. So, you want to have a look at the brushes.
Would you mind?
Would you mind taking it? Now, I know the one thing that you love about this vacuum cleaner is the ejection system.
Chopper. Oh, yeah. Can I do the ejection system?
If you grab the bin and you put the bin in the middle of the red carpet there.
Oh, me back. Sorry.
Careful. Rob is going to demonstrate the ejection system for you because
then I'm going to reload.
This is what makes the Henry Quick Turbo so impressive.
Don't blink.
No bet. There.
Did we blink? Please pass me another magazine. It's not really a magazine, it's a pod. And you put the pod in, don't matter which way around it goes. Right. Oh, I did. Do you know what? Every time, take 2. Put it in, doesn't matter what's, okay, take 3. You just put it in, it doesn't matter which way it goes.
That's right.
Oh, I still didn't do it. There we go.
There you go.
Ta-da! Simple. And when you turn it on, it will extend. It's because of the clip at the top.
Exactly.
Everything about this is just such. Listen to this. I mean, that is a.
It's because it's tough commercial grade materials. That's why.
I want to play more.
Right, you hold.
Look out for the aliens.
Yeah, you hold that just for a minute, just while I explain about the brush then, because the brush is superb. It has got all of the brushes going on through. We've just got a tiny bit of. There we go. Look at this. Here we go. So all the way through, it gets that out.
Don't advocate the extermination of aliens.
Well, I should think
enacting a science fiction. Scene.
Indeed, absolutely.
Starship Troopers.
If you push the button, I liked Starship.
Do you want to know more?
And what you can do is you can take it out and you can give it a brush. You can give it. You can give it
a second Henry,
polish.
And then you can vacuum it up.
You possibly.
Have you noticed how I'm
you don't really need
with
to.
my Henry? That's how lightweight it is.
Exactly right. Now, what you can do, Rob, if you want.
I'm conducting
Jurassic Park theme.
It's Jurassic Park. Yeah.
I was watching a Jurassic Park movie on ITV4 earlier on.
Park or World?
Can't remember which one. It was one I hadn't seen.
One of the originals. Did it have Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum?
It had Jeff Goldblum in.
Okay, right. Briefly or for the whole film?
For the whole film.
So Lost World.
Yeah, could well have been Lost World.
Yeah. Lots of 2 T-Rexes.
So I only was paying attention for one. Oh no, not where they all meet up and they do the fight at the end.
Oh.
Not that one.
No. Fallen Kingdom is the second one. Okay. There are two T-Rexes. He goes out.
Do you ever wish you hadn't got involved?
His girlfriend, who's been sent out to the second island, Isla Sorna, I believe. It's where the T-Rex comes. It's where the T-Rex comes onto land at the end.
Thanks. You don't need.
Terrorizes a city.
You don't need
a town
to use the tube if you don't want to. I'll get us back on track. Don't panic.
Sent off.
So you can do that really easily, but you can also take it off, make it into a handheld, make it into a floor tool without any issue at all. What's your favourite one then, Rob?
My favourite what?
Jurassic Park.
Actually, Fallen Kingdom. I really like. I like the original, obviously, but yeah, Jurassic Park 2 is very good.
Okay.
The new films were okay. The Jurassic, world films were okay, but they weren't as good as the Spielberg originals. I don't think. That's just me.
I hadn't realised they were that different, to be honest. But there we go.
Big difference.
So this is very impressive.
Do you know they used Henrys back at Jurassic Park?
Did they?
No, they did. If you look at the original films, they've got Henry Cavill.
Oh, they probably have, haven't they? Absolutely.
I just made all of that up, by the way. I have no idea whether they use Henry or not. But do you know what Debs does? Debs uses...
Hello, Debs.
She was stuck on Isla Sorna. She'd have hers with her. She says, I love my new vacuum. The style, the weight, everything about it, it picks up really well. And I only use the low speed, which for me is perfect. And that's up to 70 minutes runtime, by the way. Would recommend to anyone wanting one. It's a must. Then also, Julie Rose. What a great name. Hi, I'm Julie Rose. I love the Henry Quick Stick Vac. It's brilliant in every way. Powerful suction and long-running time, too. Would definitely recommend. Very happy. And then Mark says, simply the best! By comparison to...
Is Mark a Tina Turner impressionist?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, simply the best. By comparison to other more expensive brands, Henry Quick is the best. Really well made and looks good too. Well done, Henry.
16 million Henrys. Do you know what? Yeah. The Henry vacuum is the UK's #1 selling vacuum brand.
Yes.
So we can all think of what the other ones are, but this is big.
Now, Lydia possibly bought hers because of that very reason. And she says, I keep vacuuming a few times a week now. That's my new toy. I am sad, I know. I don't think you are. On a serious note, we have the regular Hitty for heavy jobs, and I thought this one will be just for a quick clean up between proper cleaning, as our house gets pretty messy with the pets. Honestly, I did not take Hetty out since we bought this one, and this one does the job. And it's definitely lighter and easier to pass around the house.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
Poor Hetty.
3.2 kilos.
Yeah.
So easy to take around the house.
So well, but I can't describe to you how well balanced it is. Also, with that extra handle on it, it's just, oh, it's fabulous. I love this thing. I love it.
And with a twist of the wrist, you can take different angles very easily. So very easy to go around your furniture as well.
And also, like me, this vacuum has great sense.
It does. Got there. Because at the top, you have got the scent ring, the scent pods, and you get 10 scent pods with it. So you've got
rose, passion fruit, and vanilla. Yeah. Leslie
said something else in my ear. It's like, oh, that didn't make any sense. Is that right?
Jasmine.
So it's like,
Jasmine.
So it's not, you don't get jasmine. No,
Jasmine's working tonight. Aren't we?
It's just a powerful machine. It's one of those where there is no mess, no dust, no fuss. No, it's dust first, isn't it? No dust, no mess, no fuss.
No fuss.
It is just a really clever vacuum cleaner. Look at this.
You know what? I mean, I don't know about people at home, but if I want something that works really well, if I can get hold of the commercial version of a product, I will.
Yep, too right.
It's like commercial cleaners, cleaning products. And this is a commercial cleaning product.
And it goes edge to edge as well.
It's available
really nice.
for domestic use.
There, look.
Oh, Zoe, it's my cousin Zoe. Oh, is it?
Oh.
Hey, cousin Zoe. Sorry. What was up with Zoe again? Did she have a... Oh, she's looking after her the dog's poorly. That's right. Now, how are you, Zoe? How you been? I know you can't really answer me, and
she's got a poorly dog.
She's got a poorly dog as well. It's always strange having a conversation with one's relatives over national television, but it's also kind of fun, you know. Regards and love to the family. We will eventually one day get together and this summer barbecue, right? A Wilson Lock barbecue. Ooh, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that like a canal lock?
Well, sure. We could have a lock barbecue at the lock. A lock barbecue.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Somebody suggested I have a show called Great Locks.
Oh.
Something like that.
That'd be impressive.
I don't think you're taking that idea seriously.
I was just trying to visualise it.
Locks. Me going around the country, you know, showing people locks. Or it could be in Scotland. Locks.
I mean, I'm not sure.
It could be locks, padlocks.
I'm not sure ITV1 would go for that.
Do you know?
Maybe
STV might.
Maybe ITV3.
Cheek.
X.
Well, yeah, we'd love to be on ITVX ourselves. Anyway,
we'll keep lobbying. We will keep lobbying,
yeah.
Exactly. Very, very easy to change the configuration from floor tool to handheld tool. If you want to take the battery off, it's literally very easy. You just take it at the back, like so, and you can take it away and you can charge it in your kitchen by itself, or you can hang it up on its axis and get the charging cable in there and do it while it is standing up. Unlike old batteries, like from 5 or 6 years ago, you don't have to run them down to zero before you start charging.
You can have a memory.
Exactly. There's no memory on new batteries, and that's why lithium-ion technology has come so far.
And as battery technology improves, and really the big race these days is for battery technology, because cars, everything is going to be battery operated.
So how powerful it is and how long it lasts. Exactly right, and that's exactly where they are.
Yeah, and I'm sure that when those batteries come out, there'll be replacement packs available for these sorts of things.
Indeed,
but still, for now, from a little thing like that, when you think that in a car, I mean, there are dozens of these things.
Yeah.
But a car will run like there was in a Tesla going to the airport to Madrid, and it had 8 or 9% charge, I think, left, and we had to go a good 30 or so miles, and we were like, we're never going to get there, and it had 5% of the battery left when we got
Good advice
to
on the label. Keep battery dry.
Keep battery dry.
Very sensible.
That is very sensible.
Very sensible
Please
advice.
don't use your Henry in the bath.
No, don't do that. No. Don't do this. Not
You
design.
can spread the cost as well, interest-free over 3 months, £89.31. So, look, whatever you do, get it, check out, own it. I don't know how long we're going to be able to keep this price going, by the way. These were, when they launched in the market, were $329.99. Well, actually, we launched it in the UK. We were the first ones to have it. And it was actually, it was $249.99. But we couldn't keep that launch price. Now, we've only gone up a tenner. And after this, who knows? We're really at the behest or the what it would call it, the mercy of the market and the suppliers. Mark, thank you so much.
The Easter Bunny.
Oh, yeah. He's a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah. Weird.
Weird, thank you.
I didn't think we'd get to see him, though. Thank you.
I'll see you again tomorrow night with Polty. Thank you. Good night.